9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Standing by.
The multi-dimensional portal is open. Konnichigen, I am your host, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Kaiden, arriving precisely when I meant to, just like a wizard. Yes, unfortunately we had some internet issues yet again, but here we are. Only 1 hour late this time. Yesterday was much worse, we had to delay the stream way further than that, but at least we were able to make it, and that's the important thing here. Again, as Gandalf himself says, a wizard arrived precisely when he means to, Frodo Baggins. And if we played the Lore Master, even more so, right? More wizard analogies, if you will. Beitran, Karu, Vlindrel, Mistweaver, Sammy. It's so good to see you, you maniacs. Glad you could make it for the start of the stream. Thank you for the lurk, Vlindrel, but while cooking. If you like, you can let us know what you're cooking. And just tease me and get me hungry already. I did have a little bit to eat before the stream, so I wouldn't go hungry too much, especially since I had, you know, that extra hour, so to speak. Right now I'm drinking some yerba mate though. That's the tea I'm having today. Technically not a tea, but in a way it is. It counts as a tea in a way. Anyway, I hope you're all having a nice Thursday. Once again, we are back to Middle-earth with the Lord of the Rings Online. I still haven't quite made my decision as to whether I'm going to focus, quote-unquote, focus on SOTOR or LOTRO. However, some people have let me know that their vote was basically cast for LOTRO, so it's gonna be this one if we go for that. But I'm starting to change my mind. I'm starting not to be so sure about the plan I had in mind. I kind of want to test the ground today and play and see how I feel about it to just help me decide what the best course of action is. I'm not sure how to go from there, but yeah. Oh yeah, also sorry about the double ping on Discord today. I kind of hated that the internet just went out for like 30 minutes, but it did make me miss the stream start window. I was thinking of actually starting it at 30 minutes, at the half hour mark of the hour. So in Eastern time, that would be 2:30 instead of 3 p.m., but I figured I should give it more time just in case it once again goes down. What's up, Beitran? How's everything going? Are you still adventuring in Final Fantasy XIV? What's the name of the world that you probably have told me before? Some of you have probably told me before, but is there a name to the planet of Final Fantasy XIV or to the universe or the galaxy or whatever? I have this head canon theory that all the Final Fantasy series are in the same galaxy. Different planets, but the same galaxy. And the galaxy is kind of powered by all these crystals and stuff. Something like that. Varies depending on who is talking, okay. But I don't know all the lore of all the Final Fantasy games, so there's probably some contradiction there that prevents this headcanon from being true, so to speak. The setting that most of the game takes place in is Eorzea, which consists of a few continents. Oh yeah, you might have a situation like the Elder Scrolls in which you have Nirn, but then you also travel to Oblivion, right? The planet itself is usually called Hydaelyn. Did I say that right? Yeah, I've seen that there's a lot of like cosmical, planetary, space sort of thing going on. Coming in from other planets and stuff like that, yeah. Hydaelyn? Okay. Hydaelyn, okay. I need to clean my room for my birthday? I hope you can do it. I know it can be a hard task. As long as you don't live in a trash dump like I normally do. I cleaned it a few weeks ago, as I think I mentioned that. And yours says not. Oh yeah. My theory is not impossible? So yeah, all 14. You do live in a trash dump? I know what that feels like. Yeah, like it was a messy warehouse that I had in here, Just cardboard boxes, some of them with things, some of them with not, some of them with spider webs, dust, Thankfully, I didn't find any nasty insects or anything like that around, but yeah, lots of dust and stuff, but it's a lot better now. I did say I changed my whole battle station and everything, right? My whole setup. By that, I don't mean that I changed my monitors or my desk or anything, just the placement of things, basically. And it's a million times better. There's a reason there have been 2 crossover events with single-player games. Which ones have they been? I remember an Assassin's Creed one, but that was Final Fantasy 15. And I think that was only cosmetic, but correct me if I'm wrong about those things. What were the games? Was it lore-based then? I thought I've seen some cosmetic crossovers. I remember seeing one for Garo, a tokusatsu series. Maybe they done 3. Jeez. That reminds me of Puzzle and Dragons. I think yesterday or 2 days ago or so, I was searching for Tajigin in Japanese on YouTube, and some of the results were some Ultraman characters in Puzzle and Dragons. Puzzle and Dragons is a game I played, for heaven's sake, it's been 2 years now. 2 years ago, because they did a Kamen Rider collab. As though it was the second one they did. They've done some others since. And I actually spent money on it, and I haven't gone back to it since. I just don't have the time for it right now. They've done other collaborations. I've seen, like, I think DC characters, King of Fighters characters, I think. It's fun when you have those games. I think I saw an announcement from Fortnite that they did some musicians and stuff like that, and it was so funny. Like, there's this musician ends up, like, encountering Spider-Man and Thanos, and it's so funny. Just ripping books apart? That doesn't sound good. I don't like the sound of that, but okay. FF15, 13, FF11 twice. What? They crossovered with the other Final Fantasy MMO. Oh my god. And FF12 Tactics. Some of those were significant enough to add entire raids and dungeons. That's really fucking cool. I am not surprised about those games, honestly. 12 surprises me a little bit, but maybe not. Those choices make a ton of sense. I'm surprised there's no Final Fantasy VII crossover with the recent remake. 15, you know, because it's the game that came after, it's a recent game. 13, because Lightning is extremely popular. They did 3 games based on 13. FF11 is the other MMO, the precursor to 14, if you will. Still a very nice MMO on its own right, from what I hear. And FF12 was the first one to have real-time combat in single-player. So MMO gameplay in a single-player game. They took some of the things they did in FF11 and they did in FF12. That's what I understand, at least. Non-FF game, the most significant one of which being Nier. Oh, yes, I remember that. What surprises me, though, Batran, 3 raids based on Nier. That's insanity. I need to play that game. Steam still has a lunar sale going on. I'm not gonna buy anything, though. I don't really... Oh, no, never mind. The lunar sale is over. No, it's over. Oh, Elden Ring. I'm taking a look at the Steam front page. I'm gonna add Elden Ring to my wishlist. Oh my gosh. So many games, so many games. I'm just gonna end up dropping everything. Just mark my words, at some point in this year, I'm just gonna drop LOTRO, I'm gonna drop SOTOR, ESO if I'm even still on that, and I'm just gonna focus on FF14, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, for scrapbooking photos, like nature learning books, okay. Yeah, because it sounds like a terrible thing to do, to just rip books apart. Okay. Do what you must, though. Do what you must, Karu. Yoko Taro was brought in to have a direct hand in the story, and is it partially canon to the actual Nier universe? Holy shit. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. How many servers are they, Patron? What server I go to doesn't depend on the region, it depends on whether there's roleplay or not. You know, I favor the role-playing servers. We're about to go into Laurelin right now in LOTRO. I went to Bloodsail Buccaneers in World of Warcraft. And I don't remember... I don't remember what other one I went for with a focus on RP. No, I think that's it. Well, it feels like I did others, but yeah, okay. Anyway, let's launch LOTRO now. I'm launching it now. 6-ish servers per region, and NA has 2 major RP servers, of which I am on 1. Wonderful. Sounds like I should go there for sure. Yes. On the Primal Data Center. So you and Arurin are there. Okay. But you can also freely transfer between servers to visit them. Really? Woohoo! Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely be looking more into it when I have to cross that bridge. I'll cross that bridge when I have to. You would never rip your literature, neither would I. Neither would I. Yeah. Yeah, you reminded me, Karu, that one of the things I really want to do is to get rid of some old books I have. Lots of novels and lots of books just to read and all that. And but I don't want to just like get rid of them like that. So what I'm planning to do is either sell them or give them away. It's probably going to be the latter. I don't think I can sell them for much. Though anything counts, right? But I don't want to do that without reading them, you know? So what I'm hoping to do this year, I mean, it's already February 3. The first month has already passed. But what I'm hoping to do this year is to read most of them at least, so I can finally just get rid of them, right? Do that sort of spring cleaning. I did say I cleaned my room, but I'm not quite finished with it, actually. And I should say we, because again, I'm getting help from some people because I can't do it myself. Or I can do it, but it's gonna take me ages. By the time I'm finished, a lot of other dust will have gathered and I have to continue. And the process never ends. In a way, it never ends because dust always gathers, but yeah. Yeah, that's another story. Ooh, alright, Kara, alright. I'll have to see which server I go to, Weaver, patron. You're also on Primer, Vlindril, sorry. Crystal is the RP data center, though. Data center. Is that what the servers are called? Cleaning a TARDIS must take ages? Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. If you're suggesting that I am in a TARDIS, it's a good guess, Vlindril, but it's not what I do. No, I am not a Time Lord. I am a former Star Cluster, but the Doctor and I, we're good friends. We're good friends. But no, I don't use a TARDIS to travel with. Okay, like a folder that holds the servers. Server cluster. Oh, speaking of clusters. Regional server clusters, okay. So North American data center and European data center or something like that. Did I understand that right? Asian data center? But yeah, I'll have to see how exactly you can freely transfer between servers. Okay, now I'm actually launching the game. I wasn't launching it earlier, I was launching the launcher. So yeah, launching the launcher. Try saying that 5 times fast. Launching the launcher, launching the launcher. Makes me kind of crave lunch, you know? Okay, I think I got it, Baytran. Thank you. You can fully move between servers within a data center, but not data centers yet. Very similar to LOTRO in that sense. Like, you can't move from a North American to a European server and vice versa. So there's that. Strong art. These pages are thick as AF. There you are. There you are. And here we are. Well, we are still continuing on with Miklos. Can you believe that? This is never gonna end at this rate, which is why I'm reconsidering the original plan that I had. And what I'm thinking of doing is to change it so that I only focus on one character depending on the regions. But if there are 2 regions that are more on the same level, that's when I alternate between characters. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I don't know how I'm gonna go about it. But for now, today we are the Wizard's Pupil, as the title suggests, and as my non-late arrival suggests. Because again, a wizard is never early nor late. They arrive precisely when they mean to. But if they do implement like cross-transfer between anything, like that's gonna be even another point to add to the list of wonderful things that they do. Yeah, most likely gonna go for a North American server, and in terms of connection, literally the only reason why I am in a European server in LOTRO is because the role-playing server in North America, at least at the time I joined, it's not that much, not quite like that anymore, I guess, but it always says roleplay encouraged, RE instead of RP. So it's like Laurelin is more like serious, deep roleplay. Like we really want you to take it seriously. Like You can't have a name like multi-dimensional as your username. It doesn't make sense to have a character name like that. It has to fit in the lore. I'm saying that, and there's somebody in the chat with the name Englishman with double N at the end. I don't know if you can have a name like that in Middle Earth, but yeah. I remember this awesome name when I was in Evernight. When I had that one character in Evernight called Thermonuclear. Really cool name, but you couldn't have a name like that here in LOTRO, right? I mean in Lorelin, in theory. So yeah, that's what I mean, right? And I wanted to go for the most in-depth, super serious experience. Now, let me trace back my steps here. Where are we? What am I doing here? Wait a minute, what is this area? North of Chetwood? I don't remember this. I have no memory of this place. This is like close to the North Downs. What area was this? It is not enforced. They stopped doing that a long time ago. Yeah, there you go then. There you go. At the time I joined, it was still enforced. Still not very strictly, but it was still very much enforced. Like, they would change your name automatically. And then I think you would get a free name change token, or you would get an alert telling you to change it before a certain time. Otherwise, they give you a random name, right? So there's that. Yeah. I don't regret for a single second joining Lorelin though. Landroval looks great, but I don't regret Lorelin at all. The experiences I've been able to get here, fantastic. What else can I say that I haven't said before? About the Blue Mountains Regiment, about Green Dragon Friday, about the elf role-playing, the one time I was in Hall of Fire Wednesday, if anybody remembers that. That sort of thing. And other events that are here in Lorelin. We have all sorts of events in other places, right? Weatherstock is there, but the Harnkicker Games, I'll never forget them. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to remember what this is. Chunks of snapper meat for snapper soup. And this is on my level, so there is that. Bounty.
Stay a moment.
Okay, it says I've never completed this repeatable quest.
Stay with you a moment.
But I don't know if I want to do that. Greetings, traveler. I mean, I'm going to defeat snappers anyway, I think, so we may as well do it. It seems as though you found yourself far away from the safety of Bree, which means that you're properly like myself and my friend here. Adventurous spirits. You got that right? We'd be out and about more if it weren't for those orcs to the west. As it is, the safety of our camp seems to be more important than the money we could make by filling our bounties. Of course, if you are willing to assist us, we have some materials that we would happily part with should you want to help us. I am looking for turtle shells to furnish the blacksmiths of Bree, who often use them to create forms to fashion their shields from. You can find turtles all around the lake area here in northern Bree. One booked arm dead. Take it easy. At least you're getting good exercise in. Oh, I didn't mention this, maniacs, but I finally had started to do exercise again this year. Yes. I've been doing some nice exercise sessions with Stepmania. Still not quite the best exercise. I kind of get some cramps from it because I'm not sure if I'm doing it in the best form, but I think I actually did start to feel better because I did them. On the days I'm streaming, I don't think I have enough time for them though. Well, I definitely didn't yesterday because the stream got delayed by several hours. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have time today either, but it could be that on other stream days I have them. It's been a lot of fun going back to Stepmania like that. I'm taking it very easy though. Yeah, good game. I'm taking it easy for now though. Like, I want to also implement other workouts. I want to go back to the Wii Fit Plus and or Wii Sports. I still have those blasted things. What I'm not sure about is if my Wii remote still works though, because I had some issues with it. I think some dust maybe in the inside circuits or something. I don't know. Anyway, and the other thing is Ring Fit Adventure. I have that too, and I haven't used it in a while, so I can always go back to that. You know, it's always so difficult for me. Exercise sucks for me. There are those good feelings that you get, but I feel like they still get overshadowed a lot by by all the bad feelings, you know, all the burning that you feel, which is what you're supposed to feel. It's a good thing, I guess. But also all the sweat and the stickiness you get from the sweat and all that. I don't know how the hell people like that. They're insane. They're another kind of insane than the kind of insane I am. What the hell is wrong with people? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel a lot of the time. So I'm kind of trying to like get over that if possible. Trying to focus on other things. And again, that's why video games are so good. Stepmania is fun because I'm doing like 10 to 20 songs at a time. Some days I even did 25 songs. There was one day I had time. Oh yeah, it was Tuesday actually. I just went haywire there, and I'm doing them like packs. You know, there are some places where you can download the DDR songs exactly as they were in the games, and there's also other packs that people have made that are good for Pat. You know, as long as they have novice difficulty, because I can't go beyond that. I literally can't. Like the Otaku Dream packs, they're really fun. I recommend them, just look them up. You can also get a keyboard version if you want to play Stepmania on keyboard of those packs. Each of those packs contains like 140 songs or something crazy like that, so I just do a few at a time or something. Yeah, sometimes I get it, not immediately after the workout, Weaver, but sometime after. Days after, for example. Like, I can tell my health is getting better. Some days I do get it though, but that's only after I have showered and I have, you know, changed and all of that. Most of the time though, I'm like, ugh, like, okay, I'm done with that. Let me get back to my regular life and just forget about these feelings because I don't have that nice feeling most of the time.
Could I speak with you a moment?
But the times I do get it, yeah, they're nice. But yeah, that's why I'm one of those people that struggles to get any sort of workout session done. I know I'm not alone there, but still, so difficult. Now, let's see the other bounties. Aside from boars, I was also hunting birds in an effort to collect massive hides that could be turned into rocks, wall hangings, and blankets if need be. I will pay you handsomely for your assistance in collecting these for me. Yeah, let me get my bearings back. I remember the gameplay mostly with the Lore Master, but what the hell, let's just do this. I'm going to be a filthy hunter for bounties, but yeah. Welcome back, Lindril. I came to the north to find tusks, a prize item for hunters throughout Bree. The tusks that I seek sit aside antlers with an establishment to hang cloaks and overcoats upon. I have been tasked with collecting a good many of these, but the number of orcs in the area, frankly, gives me pause to venture too far from our camp. You seem a bit more hardy than I, and I am willing to pay you for collecting the tusks which I need. Are you willing to help me? No, I am not willing to help you. That sounds terrible. Like... Well, actually, they use it for cloaks and overcoats, right? No, I am not willing to help you. Figure out another bloody way to do it, okay? I'm going to poke you. I'm not going to slap you. But, hey, use some wood or whatever. I'm not gonna kill animals just for the sake of stuff like that. Hello, Marshall. I see you, Weaver. I see you. I only get the post-workout good feeling if I take it very slow and stretch a lot. Oh, yeah. That helps me, but... Funny enough, Lindril, it helps me, but not in that way to do that. Yeah, if I take my workout slowly, invite me to a group, by the way, or here, let me do that. Let me do that for you. Let's do that. But then it also prevents me from getting the workout. The workout post good feeling or whatever. And I'm talking about regular workouts that are not stuff like yoga or something like that, like running or dancing, like in Stepmania. Ring Fit Adventure workouts, what have you. Yoga is an entirely different kind of workout, and I'm telling you this because I did it for a while. I did it for quite a long time. I did it consistently for like a year and a half, and after that, it's as if I never did it. Once I dropped that, and we're lagging. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, are we still online? Are we still online? I think, no. The stream is lagging terribly. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah, I saw the rubber banding on LOTRO, and yeah, make sure to refresh, everyone. Well, that goes on deaf ears if you can't even hear me, but yeah. Yeah, I saw the rubber banding and immediately had to check OBS. Okay, anyway. Let's go on. Yeah, because OBS went to like 0 kilobytes there for a moment. Okay, but yeah, another reason why I suspect that I may have ADHD, everyone, it's because I can establish a habit if it's still something that I kind of like have to force myself to do. Let me summon someone before I forget to do that. Why not? Let's do a bug guardian. Yes, I don't have a name for my bug guardian yet. Any suggestions for the bug guardian name? There's somebody else adventuring here, so let's try not to take things away from them. We are not here to kill any boars, though. I mean, any wolves. We're here for boars or other stuff. Because I did yoga consistently for like a year and a half. Oh, boggy? That's too obvious. And once I stopped doing it with that consistency, it's as if I never did it. It was so easy to lose the habit because I never had it in the first place. That's the thing. It was not a habit. Despite doing it for so long, I still had to push myself to do it, so to speak. There's no such thing as building a habit unless it's, you know, it would take me like, I don't know, an extremely long time to do it. And the same goes the other way. Dropping a habit, extremely difficult. Force of habit and all that. But again, I still, for a bunch of reasons, I still can't get myself diagnosed. Can't quite. Am I going the right way? Hold on. Big enough for Rog. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, let's keep going this bloody way. To get to some other things. And yeah, Weaver, if you want to head another way and kill other monsters in that way, let me know. And if you need me to share any quests, also let me know. Name me Caro or I will rip my favorite book? Come on, don't guilt trip me like that. Actually, I like it. I think I can do that. Fine. I'm not doing it because you're blackmailing me, though. I'm doing it because I'm okay with that, Caro. Why not? So you're a bug lurker now, Caro. Who was it that named one of their pets after me? Was it Erurin? Like one of the later level ones. Also for a lore master. I think it was I forget what it was. Okay, I'm gonna serve myself some mate. I think it was Erurin, yeah. But I'm not sure. They were also playing a lore master, but at like the end game. We're gonna have an ad break now. Just 90 seconds. I forget how nice it looks to have just complete clear reflections in the water. Almost doesn't quite look like water, does it? So funny. I never shake off that experience of the very low graphics that I first had in LOTRO. Now when I look back at things, I mean, I've spent more time playing LOTRO in these graphics than I did playing it in very low quality graphics before I was able to get myself a gaming PC, you know, when I started playing LOTRO. At the time, it was a laptop. I was only able to play it at low or very low graphics. On certain areas, I was able to have medium graphics, but that was it. And this means that the water always looked blue, light blue. It wasn't really reflecting the sky or anything. Oh, Erurin has stopped playing LOTRO for now? Yeah, I mean, if he has to focus on other games like Final Fantasy XIV, I understand that. You see, the same thing might happen to me. I should probably say this after the ad break, in case any of you can't hear me. You have no favorite right now? Okay. That's alright, Kara. It's because of SSG? Okay. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, for me, I mean, any of those changes that happened that people were complaining about, I really have no opinion on them. I'm so neutral about that thing, especially because I'm still in a early game limbo because I'm such an alcoholic. The game is not going well in your opinion? I've heard other opinions like that. Breaks my heart to see that. I don't know. I really don't know enough, but to me, it doesn't sound like it's that bad. I obviously, at the end of the day, I don't want the game to ever shut down. As long as it's not in danger of that or anything of the sort, it doesn't head in that direction, then I guess we're good. You've been playing less and less? Okay. Fair enough, too. But yeah, let me say something, though. Let me say something. And Nisha loves LOTRO. You're a superstar. Thank you for that follow. But let me say something, though. Nothing to do against LOTRO, but I just said this, but I need to repeat this right now. And this is your fault, okay? Patron, Mistweaver, maybe even Blindrill, all of you, damn it, all of you. This is your fault, and this is Square Enix's fault, okay? This is your fault, damn it. As soon as I can get a budget, my budget all squared out, so that I can be financially secure to have a subscription for several months. And hello, Nisha. Hello, Nisha. I love LOTRO too, but I have to say this. Final Fantasy XIV is coming this bloody year for me, and it's gonna make everything take a back seat. Everything's gonna go on the shelf. I mean, everything regarding MMORPGs. SOTOR, ESO, LOTRO. It's gonna have to take a back seat to Final Fantasy XIV. I can't do this anymore. I can't wait anymore. Oh, and I have my microphone here still. Hold on. I had that because I did a song yesterday. Oh yeah, we did the victory theme. After that fantastic victory for grade 100 in Master Duel. But I am doing well, Nisha. I'm still having fun. I hope you're doing well too. I do love LOTRO, you know. It would break my heart to abandon it, but it's a strong decision that has to be taken. I mean, at this point, I'm not advancing a lot through all the games I'm playing, and it's because I've spread myself too thin. Yeah, my budget's squared out. Your fault? Do you play? Have you mentioned FF14 too, Karen? I don't remember you did. Oh, back from Atlant. Yeah. We had the outbreak, but we're good now. For another 25 minutes. And yeah, if you see any enemies, just feel free to kill them, Marshall. Weaver, don't worry about that. That's how it's gonna be with FF14. And I'm just gonna play it off the stream too if I have the time. We'll see. No? Okay. Yeah, it's not your fault. You're fine. You're not guilty. Oh no, we're lagging. We're lagging. We're, okay. I'd rather have the game lag than the stream lag. I've said it before. Yeah, I'm just blaming everyone. Even if you don't even play FF14, it's your fault too. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Let me hydrate here. Thank you, Blin. But you're all so lovely for being here, though. For continuing to make it fun for me, to have a wonderful streaming experience, even if you're teasing me with other games that I can't play right now, because I'm focusing on other games. Like, for example, if FF14 were fully free to play, I do understand that there are some free-to-play features on it. Like, I could start, limited as it might be, in a sort of free-to-play way. So I could still get a preview of that, but yeah. I appreciate you all. And if you are new, and it's your first time here though, and if you like what you're seeing, do hit that follow button, and be an absolute maniac for doing that. And you will have that little heart from me. Or take it a step further and subscribe. We're waiting for respawns? Oh yeah, because there was that other player around here. Yeah. Seems like it. Seems like it. They turned off the trial because the game is too popular. Oh, okay, they turned it off. Too popular right now. Servers congested. Yeah, the dwarf. Yeah. I think it was a hunter too. Okay, yeah. That's alright, that's alright. It's not like I was gonna do it anyway. No, that's alright, that's alright. By the time I play it, I'm just gonna pay for it. I'm just gonna subscribe. Most likely. Like, I'm waiting for it right now, mostly because I just need, like, again, to get the budget figured out. I can't commit to subscriptions like that right now. Like, yeah, I could have a month and then just cancel it, but I hate doing that. Especially because it's gonna be a rabbit hole for me, and then after that month, I'm just gonna be, I wanna play this game, but I can't play it anymore. I'd rather not play it in the first place and just avoid that. No, give me my game back. Nah. I'd rather just avoid that, you know? It's the blasted rabbit hole. This is also the reason why I don't start other games like Minecraft. Like, I've never played Minecraft. One day I'm gonna have to. I feel like the more I keep saying that, the more I keep waiting for it, the more grandiose I'm gonna have to make the occasion. Like, for example, next week we have the anniversary of the stream, right? I feel like it's gonna have to be as big as something like that. Yeah, any ideas what to do for the anniversary? I've never done a subathon before. I don't know if something like that could even be successful right now for me, but I am thinking still of doing 12 hours of that. Final Fantasy will be for sale again January 25, 2022. After some consideration acquiring more servers, the team has decided to reopen Final Fantasy 14 to new players. What do you mean by that? I mean, first of all, that date has passed. Second, what do you mean new players? So you couldn't even be a new player even as a subscriber? Yeah, I mean, understandable. The game just got insanely big. Ah, okay. Yeah, I will let you all know. So if you get anything out of it, or I get anything out of it for a, for a referral, yeah. Also, your birthday Monday. Yes, Garu. Keep reminding me of that. I'm sorry, I forget those kinds of things. That's true. What date is Monday again? February 7. Okay. A friend paid for a month for me, and now I'm down the rabbit hole again. Literal rabbit hole because I'm playing a bunny boy. Nice. I love it. That makes for a nice pun right there. Oh, Alice Little in Wonderland. Uh-oh. Avoid that. Avoid that half-orc robber. Yeah, we're getting close to the North Downs area. Kind of on the border between regions, so... some tough customers are around the block. We don't want to face them. We don't want to face them right now. Been a while since I've seen a purple name in LOTRO. Or a red name for that matter. I'm just saying that the info they was provided was outdated. They had to close down sales trials to every sort of new customer. Oh, to every sort of new customer. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. But they reopened it back in January. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just been a few days since that. Like a week or so since that. January 25. Has it been a week since January 25? Yeah, tomorrow it will be a week since that. So, wow. Just very recently. Yeah. Hopefully by the time I decide to get it, they're not in the same closed situation. If they are, oh well. I am saved from the rabbit hole, I guess. And I'll continue playing whatever MMO I'm playing at the time. Which is probably going to be this one. Going to be good old LOTRO. Again, I am extremely open now to the idea of playing this more off the stream. Even if it's new story, I don't care. What I do want to do with SOTOR though, not just LOTRO, I mean, SOTOR I can also just play the stories off the stream. I hope everybody's okay if I don't share it anymore. I don't think we're missing out on much of that. I do think that the experience I provide you is more, the entertainment is more something I bring rather than what the game brings. And ultimately, every live streamer I think wants to do that. And if I have reached that level, and if you think I have reached that level, then I have done it very right. And I'm not relying on the games for me to be the entertainment I want to be at the end of the day. So with that in mind, as much as I love the story and I want to share that journey with you, I think I'm going to be more open to that idea of playing them off the stream. However, two things I have to say regarding that. One is that for SOTOR, I still want to share the beginning of every story here on the stream. After that, it's fair game, it's the Wild West. And second, I'm saying that, but I don't quite have the time to play them off the stream anyway, so I'm probably just still going to do all of it on the stream. The problem is that I'm not getting anywhere. I've been playing LOTRO since I started streaming. We're gonna hit the 4-year anniversary next week. And so far, nearly since I started streaming. So I haven't advanced much in it because I'm such an alcoholic and I'm so ambitious with the way I do things. And I spread myself thin not only on characters but on games themselves. It's a snail's pace. I have managed to complete Volume 1 though, of LOTRO on the stream, so I'm very proud of that. I have managed to finish every starting region for every race on the stream. I am proud of that too. I have managed to finish the ESO vanilla main story also on the stream, so we were at least able to do that. It's not like I have not done at least some great milestones and some complete stories in that way. But we are going at a very slow pace. That's not a good plan, Cannon. You're entertaining no matter what. You should absolutely do what you have the most fun with on and off stream. Thank you, Vlin. Yeah. I mean, the fact that I'm playing so much Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel off the stream, right, is one of those things that reminds me of that. Yes, there is no big story or anything like that, but I mean, there is a little bit of story content with the solo mode, and I played a lot of that off the stream. It's both, you know, ironically, it's both the fact that it's an experience that you don't need to come to my stream to see those experiences in a way. Like, you can just see a playthrough of that, even without commentary, on YouTube, or you could play the game yourself, or both, right? What am I doing that's different? And at the same time, it's also my uniqueness that makes it so that I don't have to rely on the game anymore. So it's about those things, really. It's a sort of paradox right there, right? Both the fact that both being unique and not being unique, if that makes any bloody sense. I don't know. Yeah. If you wanna try out FF14 or want to play some other MMORPG, man, you know what you just reminded me of, Weaver? You reminded me of New World. Are you still playing New World, by the way? I get the feeling you're not. I'm not sure if you mentioned it. Oh, yeah. We should get a level up for you, for sure, Karu. I'm gonna see how things are for me next week. I'm thinking I am going to stream on Monday, so... could wish you a happy birthday on the stream there. If not, you know, could have you a little gif there. I'll show you like a little gif of a cake or something on Discord. Yeah, because I don't want to have 3 days in a row. I don't want to stream on Thursday of next week if on Friday I'm gonna have 12 hours of stream. Every now and then, okay. How is New World doing? Now, you know, it's cooled down. It's not the hottest thing out there. How is it doing? Are people still liking it? Has Amazon blundered? You got a really cool Harry Potter book? What do you mean? Like one of the 7 books or something else? But yes, that is basically it. That is basically it. You know what other game I've been playing off the stream? And you know what? I'm just going to mention it here. Yo-ho-hoi, yo-ho-hoi. I've actually been playing a little bit of World of Warcraft off the stream. But I will say this. Yo-ho-hoi, yo-ho-hoi, yo. Ore wa kaisoku. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. If you get the reference, you get it. I'm not gonna say anymore, though. I did mention it to Weaver, though. I did mention it to Weaver the other day. But even that, I haven't had time for that as much these days. I've really got to focus on the content creation. There's that vocal cover video that I got to work on right now. Just the lyrics. I just got to add the lyrics now. I actually went and copied and pasted the lyrics into a Word document and saved that just in case I have no internet again and I need to edit the video offline. That's, you know, because otherwise I'd have to search them and I wouldn't be able to find them. We still can't find a lot of these enemies here. I don't know. I don't think it's just because the other player was here. It's also because they're hard to find. Long distances between their spawn points or something. We only need one more snapper turtle, or I do. Do you need me to share any quests, Weaver, or are you okay like this? New World has died down a bit. That's not good to hear. I'm still, I probably should mount as well, yeah. Oreva. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, the player is still here. What does it say? Dwarf of Dwarfs. What is that title? How did you get that title? Dwarf of Dwarfs. I like it. That's so funny. That's so amusing. You're okay? Alright. Oh, HP themed notebook. Gotcha, gotcha. That sounds cool. What kind of notebook is it? Oh, well, actually, yeah, just show it on the Discord. We can take a look at it there. It's great when you can have a great looking notebook. In recent years, I have fallen in love with dotted notebooks. Even though I have terrible calligraphy and I can't draw to save my life. You know, those notebooks are kind of made more for that sort of thing. I still like it. Still like to use it. Some things it just ends up looking so fancy, so nice like that. Okay, I think we are done. No, wait, no, we're not done. We're not done. I was gonna say we're done with the... Now we are done. Got enough snapper turtles now. Snapper meat and the shells. Let's get back. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is this? By axe and fire. Which quest was this again? Hold on. Find Gil Sandheaver's walking tree. Okay, there's a walking tree here that we have to find. What is happening here? All in there? Ah, okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah, if you want to take a look at it, you can join the Discord. That looks so cool. Yeah, that looks so cool. The cover there. Oh, you can say you can put your name in the house you are in. That's so nice. Happiness can be found in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. One of the best quotes from Dumbledore. Hogwarts, and you have the house logos there. What's your house, Karu? I ask this question from time to time, but what are your Hogwarts houses, if you have any? Any Ilvermorny houses? Oh, you're a sucker for gold, black, white schemes? I think they always look good, yeah. I think they can always look good. Very, very elegant and very easy to make them look good for sure, yeah. You found the walking tree? Yeah. I've gotta find it too. You didn't kill it, did you? Oh, 53% Slytherin, 47% Ravenclaw? I'm in a similar place, Karu. Just maybe the other way around. We are lagging. As long as you can still hear me, I think it's okay. We are lagging. I apologize. Internet woes. Internet problems. Hello. Is this thing on? It is on. Okay. Just dropping frames left and right. Sorry about that. Yeah, oh, it's a wood roll. Is that what it is? This one is very different. Well. There's an elite enemy there. Yeah, there we go. Defeated Tarburs. Much easier because the two of us were doing it. Okay, now where we're heading is gonna be further to the east. There's some other quests to do around there. Thank you for the Lord, Karu. But yeah, I am Ravenclaw, but I'm also very close to being Slytherin. Though I will say the percentage is a little bit more in favor towards Ravenclaw. Like maybe 60-40 or 70-30 in favor of Ravenclaw. Though the way I was when I was 11 years old, not counting, you know, my existence as a star cluster and all that, counting everything in human years and human form, when I was 11 years old, I was a little demon. I was a little bit of an aggressive, ambitious young kid. So I could have fit in Slytherin in that way, but I think the Sorting Hat might see beyond that. And eventually put me in Ravenclaw, right? Being the stargazer I can be. All about the skies and the stars and lore, right? And being a little bit of a maniac. I would definitely fit into the blue house. There's no purple house, so there's that. I don't know if I told you, but I'm moving out for the first time ever soon. I'm not sure if you told me, Weaver, but okay, now you told me. When are you moving out? If you don't mind me asking, though. I mean, whatever the case, I hope it... I think you may have told me, yeah. I hope it's successful, though. Are you going to greener pastures? Oh, no. Wait. Haven't set a date yet? Okay. Yeah, I think we're not disconnecting. Sorry about that, yes, everyone. ISP. Blame my ISP for this madness. Yeah. The stream is dropping. The stream is dropping right now. Okay. We have dropped over 7,000 frames today. Yeah, you know, speaking of the stream anniversary, this reminds me of, like, the early days of my streaming career. When this was happening all the time and we actually had, like, one stream where we drop over 1 million frames. But, like, over 100,000 frames being dropped all the time was, like, a regular for every stream. Although, to be fair, I stream more hours every day. Back then. More hours than I do now. This will do nicely. Now tell me, which of these fine rewards would you like to claim for your efforts? Yeah, where is it? What profession am I anyway? Historian. Okay, scholar, farmer, weaponsmith. I'm not even focusing on anything here, but yeah, okay. I just did it for the sake of completing the quest, not really for, like, the reward.
Greetings.
A troll of wood! Gil was right then. What queer things are happening here in Breland? Orcs moving through the day and night in the north, woodland animals spooked from their homes, and now walking tree people. I have to admit, had I seen such a thing, I don't know that. Well, yes, we are reconnecting now. Okay. I'll tell you this though, if we have to stop the stream, at least I will be able to continue editing the video. And we'll be able to, well, as soon as the internet can stabilize itself a little bit more, I'll be able to upload that very soon. I wonder if it might be better to wait until I upload it tomorrow or something. Yeah. I mean, one way or another, my plan is to edit the rest of the video and finish it up after the stream today. I still have to do the thumbnail though. That might take some more work. For heaven's sake. I apologize, everyone. We're just having extreme... No, these are not extreme. It's been worse than this, but we're just having some really bad internet issues.
Stay a moment.
I'm gonna try to just carry on and play the game anyway.
Could I speak with you a moment?
And now we also need to collect some bears and stuff like that. My goodness. Over 29% of the stream has had drop frames. At least according to OBS. And now we kill these bears. At least we're not killing them for sport or anything like that. They are being killed for blankets. I'm guessing you can't do blankets from anything else, right? So I will justify this hunt in that sense. I remember again, there's a quest somewhere in Bree where you can accept and hunt a bunch of boars or something just to make a bunch of boar soup, just because they craved it. Literally no other reason. Like, nobody's starving. You know, there are many other food options available too, but they just wanted because they crave it. And I think it was even like boar hooves or something. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to accept that bloody quest. And I actually didn't accept it. Or was it turtle soup? I don't remember. We're lagging terribly here though. Yeah, not sure if you can see it, but the game is lagging too. The game was lagging a lot there. That also takes me back to days before I even streamed this game. The awful lag that I had, and I still soldiered on, playing the game like that. I really hope this can sort itself out. Like, this is not a permanent issue with the blasted ISP. It's a thing in the zone, it's a thing in the area, so I really hope they can sort it out because... I mean, my ISP has actually improved a lot in recent years. I was able to get a better internet plan. The reason why I can stream in 720p in the first place after streaming in like 540 for so long And I would be able to stream in 1080p 60 if it weren't for my PC. Like, in terms of internet, I can do that. You're gonna log out. I want to talk with the room in a bit before going to bed. Got work tomorrow too. Take it easy, Weaver. Thanks for the help as always, and for being a companion and doing a little superstar squad with me, alright? I'll see you around. You know, it's improved so much. It's gone so far. It's come so far just to go back to being crap again, to being a third world-like. I hope I don't have to go back to those days, because it would seriously limit the kind of content I can do and even the kinds of jobs I can get. Alrighty. Now we're going back to being solo, but not quite solo because I have Karu, the bug lurker, with me. So there's that. A gust of wind here. The ultimate combo right there, you might say. And I just noticed the bug lurker has a range attack. So that's nice too. We can immediately go on the offensive there like that. That's not bad at all. It's very quick kills like that too. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going west because there's also a quest around Hengstacer's farm. The wait, Snapper Soup. Oh yeah, we bring them to Emma Rosethorn there. Yeah, and I just said that I wouldn't do a quest like this, and I think I'm doing one like that right now. Well, let me see the quest text for that. Yeah, it's literally just because they like it, I think, but okay. That poor Splinter Tusk. But it attacked me, I have to go kill it. No choice here. Okay, the next ad break. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, since I didn't have the MooBot dashboard open, I didn't hear the notification sound. I had the Twitch dashboard open because I need to see if the stream is up. Unfortunately, on the MooBot dashboard, I don't have a way to really see that. I have to check if there's maybe a way to do that. Like to open the stream in a little tab, like it does, like a little window to see if it appears there, if I am online. There's gotta be a way, right? Let me take a look. Let me take a look very quickly at the dashboard. I guess there's no option to do that. Yeah, I don't see an option for that right now. But MooBot is such an amazing bot, though. Again, one of the best things that about it is these automatic ad breaks. Just to get the pre-roll ads out of the way for 30 minutes like this. 90-second ad breaks every 30 minutes or so. That kind of thing. Yes, and with this we have hit the 1 hour mark on the stream. It's good to be back on LOTRO. I mean, I have so much fun not just playing the game, but streaming the game. To think that I would have to abandon this in favor of another game makes me so sad. But it's the same with all the others, with ESO, with SOTOR. But something's gotta give. Especially if Final Fantasy XIV comes in. And I want to play Final Fantasy XI too, you know? 14 would take the priority though, given everything great that I'm hearing about it. The huge player base, and of course many of you maniacs being there. Already a Superstar squad being able to gather right there, right? Yeah, if you ever want to do anything off the stream on LOTRO or SOTOR, hit me up. Also, if you want to do a collab with me, of course, if you're ever interested, do hit me up on Discord. You can even hit me up on the Gmail, kaiden@gmail, on the Gmail address there, if you want to do it more professionally or something like that. But also for some of you who are also friends, you can also hit me up for a casual session. I can help you maybe with a raid or instance, if I do have the time though. The big problem though is that I may not have the time. But I at least will know that you may want to do something. I say this because I get the feeling that with Final Fantasy XIV I might end up playing that off the stream with some of you. Just doing a raid or whatever. once I get to that point. I mean, the bright side is that I'm not gonna be an alcoholic in FF14 because you can be every job in there. I mean, I don't know how much time you have to invest when you change your class. Maybe some of you can tell me right there. For example, in AQ3D, you can also be every class. And you have to invest some time if you want to have all the class skills, right? To level up within the class and get the skills all the way up to level 10 of the class. So you can get the cross skill. And anything after that is extra. You know, with the 100 ranks and all that. Excuse me. So I wonder what kind of time investment do you have to make when you change your class, when you change your job there in FF14. That's something I'd like to know. And I could be an alcoholic. I could be an alcoholic in FF14 for the sake of having characters of different races. I mean, I am doing something like that in LOTRO, for example. Like, when it comes to the story, you only need to have characters of like 5 races. I have more than those because I want to have every class, so that's the overkill right there. So in terms of the story, in Final Fantasy XIV, you only need 1 character for that, to experience all of it. To experience all of it equally, if you will. There is no region that's closed off to you or that is experienced better by being another race. That is experienced more accurately by being another race, I mean. Because, for example, I could go to the Shire right now and do all the Shire quests with Miklos, but it's not going to be the most accurate representation, so to speak, as this lore master man, right? Rather than a hobbit going in there. Or even a dwarf, but a hobbit, you know, would be the most accurate. So, I'd rather be a hobbit character doing the stuff in the Shire than a man lore master. So in that way, I would need other races to experience the story like that. And Final Fantasy XIV is not like that, so it's an extra thing to be doing any more characters. What are the races in FF14, by the way? Can any of you mention them to me? There's that little chibi race that I keep seeing, but I forget the name. It's not a Mog, is it? There's like, yeah, there's those races that have animal ears, right? And those anthro races, but I don't know if they had a specific name. Are there elves? I mean, Erurin is there, so there might be elves after all. Are there elves? There's gotta be regular human races. I'm probably not gonna be a human because of that. You know, I always try to avoid the human races for the first characters, though there's some exceptions. I kinda have this rule, and I say kinda, of going the furthest away from humanity, just for variety's sake. We have too many human protagonists in media these days. We need to have more variety. Like, we already had Luke Skywalker, right? Let's get more Ahsoka Tano. We've had a lot of human protagonists in Star Wars. Let's get more non-human protagonists there. That's something I'd like to see more, for example. In something like that. Depends on your setting, of course. For something like the Elder Scrolls Online, most races are very humanoid. So that's why I went for an Argonian for my first character there. My second character was a Khajiit. And then after that, an Orc. And then after that, all the other races are very close to being humanoid. I just did a Dark Elf, though. That's the one we were focusing on recently. But after that... Is this dwarf gonna go for the bear right there? I think he is... No, he's not. Hey, it's me you should be concerned about, Sunshine. Come here. Just like that. I attack with that skill first so I can immediately get the attention of that bear. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to. Oh, wait, I don't need to kill anymore. That's what I get for not paying full attention. You see, I'm talking a lot here, so I miss that. I miss that. I miss out on the completion dialogue. Excuse me. Telling me that I got 10 out of 10 already. I think it was 10, right? Well, whatever, we got all the bear pelts we needed. Now let's go to Hengstaser Farm to deliver the snapper shells for the snapper soup. That's mostly what we were doing here. What we will find there is also related to those bounties over there. So if we are done... What's going on with the textures here? Did you see that? The textures on these rocks are a little bit weird. Like not fully developed or something. Well, well, well. Middle Earth is glitching. The Middle Earth matrix is glitching. That's kind of a depressing thought. To think that it's a matrix or something. Is this a festival area? No, it's not. I thought it was like the festival area where you have the horse race or something, but it's not. No, it's around here, I think. Yeah. Been a while since I've done that. They do have hopnanigans going on right now. I couldn't care less, honestly. Sorry for saying it so harshly and so bluntly, but... Yeah, I do hope people are still playing hopnanigans, but if they don't, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like they should be doing it less often, you know? Just so it's actually something people want to do because it's not here all the time and just being so intrusive on you. Like that announcement, just so intrusive because it's there so much.
What can
so
I do
often.
for you?
Ah, you were able to find the shells and the meat. Wonderful. I will get started on my soup right away. And I will get plus 12 vitality. I've been forgetting to take my my consumables there. Yeah, of course I'm gonna get the soup. Let's see this rope though. Yeah, not better than what I have right now. Let's eat that soup. This is... What was it? Trail food? Yeah, trail food. This is gonna be carrot soup. So 2 soups right there. This is fortifying food, and this is gonna be cooked food. Superior roast pork. Gotta send some more food to Miklos right here for my cook. Which is my hobbit burglar... sorry. Can't say some words now. Yeah, my hobbit burglar, Grizzleberg. Grizzleburglar, you could say. I love that pun. Yeah, he's also a cook, so he cooks for all my characters right there.
Dear me, what do you want?
I get chills every time I think how close I came to that thing. I'm sure glad it's gone. I'd hate to imagine what that thing could have done to me or one of my horses. No, I think I will take the comfort of the farm for a while before venturing back into the woods. If it is all the same to Mrs. Rosethorn, adventure like that is not truly my desire. I will leave that to folks like you. Leave it to me, Gil Sandheaver. What should I get here? Tar versus and nothing good here. This is better in terms of armor, but everything else I get here is a lot better, so yeah. Okay. Do we have a vendor nearby? What is all this stuff? These are crafting materials, right? Yeah, and here, what do we have here? We have Journeyman Metalsmith's Journal Recipe. I have to send that to my Metalsmith Alterborn. So yeah, my alt is called Alterborn. That's why I don't use the term alt a lot, because I have a character whose first 3 letters are alt, A-L-T. So it would create some confusion for me if I said it like that out loud. Weird as it may sound to say that. I think on the next break I'm gonna take a bio break to get some snacks too. Just so I don't get too hungry, because I'm probably gonna have like whole lunch after the stream. Sometimes I have to do that. I don't feel hungry, but I feel like I'm going to later probably. And I need to slow down on this mate. It's starting to hit me really hard right now. So I'll wait for it for a while. That's the beautiful thing about having a thermos, everyone. I have this wonderful thermos that keeps the temperature so well. The other day I also had a mate and I still left a lot of water in there. And like over 24 hours later, I took the water out of it and it was still a little bit warm. So, you know, it was hot at around, what was it, 172 Fahrenheit. That's the temperature I use from my kettle to make the mate. That's what it is for like green teas as well, stuff like that. And that's how I put it inside the thermos. A lot of smoke coming out of it, so it's very hot. And then over 24 hours later, it's still a little bit warm. That's how good the thermos is. So if you're a tea maniac like me, I cannot recommend a thermos for pouring water enough. Not a one where you drink your tea from. So that would be good too. No, but one for the water, so you can put it into the tea, depending on what kind of tea you're making. If you're making mate where you do multiple infusions, like I do, yerba mate requires multiple infusions, so get yourself a thermos that keeps the water hot. Or Gong Fu style tea, where you are also going to be doing multiple infusions. But if you're doing it Western style with a big teapot that's like 1 liter or something, then okay, maybe you're not going to do multiple infusions. Might depend on the tea too, but okay, at that point, then yeah, you can just not go for it. But even then, I would recommend it just in case. Again, that is if you're a tea maniac, like yours truly, Tajigen Kaiden. Welcome to the stream. I am your host, the tea maniac, multi-dimensional Tajigen Kaiden. A former sentient star cluster brought to human form. And once I got my human form, it took a few years, but I was able to discover the wonderful, wonderful thing that tea is. Most humans on this planet and many other dimensions get wonderful effects from tea. And I fell in love with it. So it's become one of my most favorite drinks. And yeah, I drink it a lot of the time because of that. Do you want to see more content from me? Maybe I should do a video about tea or something. Do hit that follow button. You can also follow me on other places like YouTube and all that. You can see about that in the About section, in the panels,
How can I
and all of that.
service?
This will do nicely and surely satisfy the order which I have. Thank you for all that you have done thus far, friend. Let's get another... No, wait. Let's get... What was my other profession? Weaponsmith and farmer. Let's get a weaponsmith. That might again be something for Alterborn, who is my metalsmith. Here we have... Okay, a recipe there. Okay. This is, Yeah, that's for a weaponsmith, but Miklos is not really my main weaponsmith. I don't remember who it was, though. I think it's probably... How do you become a weaponsmith? Is historian the only way to be a weaponsmith? I don't remember. Because if that is the case, I can send it to Gwendil. She's my main historian, my main scholar. Yeah, let's fast travel to... Where's my fast travel? Let's fast travel to... Where does this lead to? The Prancing Pony? Yeah. I can also travel to my personal house. As a matter of fact, I probably should go there now. How's my wallet doing? Hold on. Where's the wallet option? Might be a good idea to pay some of the upkeep right now. I've been away for a while, so... I'm not sure how the upkeep is doing. Maybe this is not the best character to do it with because I have a gold cap on it, but still. Sorry if you hear any noises from time to time of like swallowing or drinking. Again, I'm drinking the mate. And it's very noisy because you use a straw on it, so I'm gonna try to turn off the microphone when I do that. Usually I would do that in a cutscene where characters are talking, but LOTRO doesn't have much of that. Let's see about that upkeep. Oh yeah, we can pay that much. Yeah. 2 gold, 130 silver or whatever. Now let me get to my mailbox. I'm not VIP, so I do need to get to a mailbox right here. So Gwendil is gonna get the recipe right there. Hold on. And I still have my Hobbit house. Not gonna change that for a while. My favorite houses were still, I think, the elf houses, so maybe I'll go back to that if I don't go for one of the new places they've got. Belfilas or whatever it was. I don't remember. And this is Scholar. Yeah, he's gonna go for her. Both of them. Yeah. She's the other historian. I still have my treats. And you know, these treats are not from last year. You know, from last year's Harvest Math. They're from like the year before. I never took them away. They're from like 2020, I think. Or maybe even 2019, I don't know. That's how long I left it all in there, but might as well just leave it there, whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's open that silver. Let's open that silver. Marks, Virtue XP. Yeah. I have some other crap I need to sort in the inventory, but okay. Let me see my quests now then. Old Forestry, Farmer Maggot at Bam Furlong. Is this going into the Shire? Let me take a look at that. Bone Man. The Shade does not know. Okay, more of the Barrow Downs. I think we're gonna continue in the Barrow Downs. The northernmost reaches of Breland. So I think this is coming close to the North Downs. We're not gonna do this one. Fled to the south, Deadman's Perch. Yeah, I think we do the other Barrow Downs now. We do that other part of the Barrow Downs. And I do have the epic quest, but I'm saving that for later. Oh yeah, because we're now heading to the Lone Lands next. But I still wanted to continue with everything else on Breland. And actually, once we are finished with everything on Breland, ladies and gentlemen, superstars, supernovas, maniacs of all ages, it's time to create a new superstar. It's time to create a new character. And I think we can finish doing this today. And here's the thing, provided my internet, you know, doesn't die or anything, tomorrow on the SOTOR stream, we're also gonna finish up some of the things we had to finish with on the Republic Trooper. And we're gonna create a new character. We're gonna create a Sith Warrior. So this is another transition point. I think I'm gonna stick with Star Wars The Old Republic until I do all the prologue stories. There's only 2 characters left. One Sith Warrior and 1 Jedi Knight. So, there's that. And whether I choose to stick with SOTOR or not as the main MMO, I'll continue there. And with LOTRO, yeah, this is a good point in which to decide what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna make this decision. No, actually, I can't make this promise, but I'm hope to make this decision before Friday next week, because if I do have that 12-hour stream, what it's gonna be is that half of it is gonna be with the MMO of choice, so it has to be one of these two, and the other half is probably gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Probably is the keyword. It depends on what's happening in the game at the time, because if there's not much going on, there's rumors, there's potential leaks that there's some events coming. So if they have that going on, then there's definitely gonna be a lot to do then. There's a lot I can also do in the solo mode. I just need to do like 1 or 2 more of the stories in there, the final 2 basically. And I haven't done them yet. I want to save them for a stream. I think I can do that. I have to spend my time doing other things anyway. Like, I've been neglecting a lot of work because I've been playing so much Master Duel. Like, last Sunday I dedicated nearly the entire day to playing it. It was fun though, it was fun. I went through nearly the entire solo mode. Oh, and I have a lot of other gates that I need to open there, of other solo duels that I can also do. I can also duel with a bunch of the other decks against the AI opponents, because in ranked duel they would just kill me using the decks that they just gifted me. You know, the decks that you get from completing solo stories and all that. Let me get to the Prancing Pony. And, you know, like the Synchro of Unity deck, the Gem Knight deck that they give you, the Gladiator Beast deck, stuff like that. Could be fun to do it. We could have some other types of duels for fun. I think it might be great to organize an event of sorts, if it's possible, but I don't know what I could do that could be a good event. You know, if they themselves don't do an event. I would love to maybe see if I can gather... I don't know if there would be much use out of this, but to gather Tokusatsu Yu-Gi-Oh! VTubers, or rather just Tokusatsu Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel streamers that have a Tokusatsu theme deck, so that we can have a little tournament of sorts, or just some casual sessions dueling each other. I have my Mask Hero deck, maybe they can bring another Mask Hero deck with variations, but there's also many other archetypes that are based on Tokusatsu properties. There's the Super Quant and the Gear archetypes that are based on Super Sentai / Power Rangers. There's the Neospatian, Elemental Hero Neos, that is kind of based on Ultraman. There's the Kaiju archetype that is self-explanatory. It's Kaiju, Godzilla, Mothra, Ultraman enemies, you know, Ultraman Kaiju. I really want to build a deck for that, because there's a multi-dimensional Kaiju, Radian, so Tajigen Kaiju Radian. I definitely need to get that. There's also Insector for Kamen Rider, and there may be more than those, you know? I would love to have like a... How many are those? Let's see. Mask Hero, Insector, Neos. Those are 3. Hold on, I'm counting them right now. Mask Hero, Insector, Neos, Super Quant, Gyargia, Kaiju. I think that's 6. Did I forget anybody? I'm not sure. Yeah. Or you could even sort of stretch it. For example, the Gem Knights are tokusatsu kind of. I don't know. So yeah, you could have 6 or 7. I mean, 6 people in a room could really work. We could have a round robin with 6 people. That works perfectly. 6 people is really good for a round robin. We can have a room of 6 people and we all duel each other. And I feature some of the duels on my stream. It can be a collab as well. That sort of thing. I think it's about time I did a collab with someone. And I've been wanting to make a special event every month. That's one aim I have for this year. For this month, I think we can have the anniversary with the special event next week. February 11. Ah, we have some music here. You can always count on Lorelyn near the Prancing Pony to have that. Why don't we stick around for a while? Let's chat for a while before we get to the rest of that. I see Cherinias. She's a stalwart. Let me say that. She is a stalwart of the Lorelyn music community. It's great to see she's still here. She's from La Banda del Patio. She doesn't recognize me on this character, but I know her. I'm just gonna be here casually looking at this. I think this is just casual sessions. I don't know if there's a special event going on or anything like that. Let's dance like this. I'm going to dismiss my Bog Lurker though. It gets a bit in the way. So let's dismiss Carrot right here. Yeah, it's great though. It's great when we can just chill for a moment. We can do this, I think. Though my aim right now is to finish, to wrap things up on Bree. Maybe we won't be able to do it at this rate because I think we're gonna have a lot more to do in the Barrow Downs. I'm not counting the instances or anything like that, just so you know. So you know, the Great Barrow or anything like that, we're not gonna do that. Even if we had the time, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Not right now, at least. I'm level 22, so yeah, I think I'm getting close to the level for that, right? Hold on. Which one was the instance finder? Do we still have an instance finder? It's been so long since I saw that. Ah! This reminds me of Dwarf's Night Out. I hope they still have Dwarf's Night Out on Mondays, where you have like just a bunch of bands in a circle just alternating songs between the other. Some of them are solo artists, like Jerseal right here. And it's like that. Oh, I think they welcomed me? They said, "Welcome to the dances, master." I didn't see that. Jerseal may have said that. It's great to see that. It's great to see that. I'm not gonna say much though because I'm also on the stream. Otherwise, I probably would be role-playing a little bit here. Yeah, what is great about this is that we can just take this moment to chill and chat. But I am gonna go AFK on the next break, so I'm probably just gonna step away for a moment. I'll step away and go AFK, and I'll leave you here. I'm gonna leave this here so we can listen to the music during the break, right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do it like that. You will find a lot of like sudden music, just an impromptu concert here and there, in front of the Prancing Pony or around the Prancing Pony. Or yeah, a jam session as you're saying, Sammy. But this is gonna be great for the BRB screen. It's gonna be good music for that. You know, that reminds me, I still have my LOTRO folder, right? I still have a ton of ABC files on that folder. I should be playing them. It's just that it's been so long since I've streamed LOTRO that I forgot. Still, you know, the synthwave music is good. I added a few new tracks, by the way. Again, this is Stream Beats. You can find them at streambeats.com. I updated the synthwave tracks. I only had the first 3 albums, and since then they released another 3. So we have a few new tracks, and it's great to have them. Feels very refreshing as all the other screens I got. They are all from Stream Elements, by the way. You can find them there for free. You can get the exact same screen. Well, mostly the exact same screen. I modified them just very slightly, removed some elements, and added a few, just like a few things of my own. But it's the Purple Universe theme pack, overlay pack that you can find in Stream Elements. I think it was about time I switched to that. I was hesitant to do it because the previous overlays I had for those kinds of screens were overlays I commissioned. You know, I spent money on them, so I didn't want to switch for a while, but I've had them for like... I had them for like a year and a half at least, so I think it's okay to switch to the others. Even if they're free and anybody can get them, they're so good looking and they fit me so well. Like, it's about time I did that. This is the 3rd time I changed my overlays in that way. Literally the 3rd overlay pack, so to speak. Again, by overlays I mean just for like mostly the starting, the BRB, and the ending soon screen. Those are the ones I mean. I don't mean for like the game screen I have right now, or any sort of overlay like that. Okay, we're gonna have the ad break soon, so I think I'm gonna leave myself sitting here like on the corner and put myself AFK so nobody interacts with me. But yeah, I hope I can do a collab soon though. I know there's definitely some people that would be very happy to play Master Duel. I don't know how a Master Duel collab would work exactly, but it could be fun. Especially if we're all in the same room, although it could be a bit messy if we're all commenting on different like duels and stuff. We can talk, like we can just also hang out and talk about other things while we're having our own duels. I don't know though, we'll have to give it a try. But for now, I'm gonna go AFK, I'm going to sit right here. I think it will be fine to sit over here by the horse and mark myself AFK. And let me remove the other audio from the options, the other music volume, so that we only hear the music here. Alright, I will be back as always, everyone. Stay connected to the multi-dimensional portal. Alright, I am back, but I'm realizing there's a little glitch with the screen right there. Where it says my Twitch name, it doesn't have the panel behind it. And I think I might be able to fix that, but let me see what's happening on the other screen. Yeah, because it's not missing from this screen. Give me a second here. I'm gonna go very quickly into Stream Elements and change that. There's a very quick way to change it and to be able to put that panel in. By just doing some stuff in the overlays. Give me a second here. But thank you for waiting, everyone. Streaming tools, overlays, gallery. And you should be able to see it pop up, though I will need to do other things in there, but... One moment... My overlays... I hope the music has been good, though. Yeah, in future BRB screens, for example, while I'm playing LOTRO, I could also just do that. Let me check again the difference with the starting Zoom screen. Yeah. Just a little Twitch panel there. It's a minor thing, but yeah, it would be better to look at it in that way. Let's see, it should be appearing now. You're gonna see the screen get out for a moment, yeah. On top of the previous BRB screen. But there it is, but I do need to change other things. A little bit messy to do it like this, but it's for a good cause. Yeah, literally just place this on top of the previous screen. Should be fine, right? Hey, as long as it looks nice. It's kind of like that Homer Simpson meme that you see sometimes where, from that scene on The Simpsons where he appears very thin. And Marge is impressed with him. But behind him, he has like a bunch of, what do you call those things? He has all his body fat just grabbed by I forget what you call those things. Alright, I'm gonna have to leave now. Music is lovely, but I've got places to go, I've got some missions to do, I've got people to save. Maybe I should have said goodbye or something. Well, I hope it's okay though. And now, let me summon another companion. My eagle friend, Altair! Yes, Altair. Let's go. I forgot about that name, such a beautiful name for it. Altair! Of course, based on Assassin's Creed. So now we go towards, yes, the Barrow Downs to the south. Well, to the north too, for that matter. So let's mount. Let's mount now. Wait, do I need to get food again? I think I already ran out of all the other food. Can I do this while I'm mounted? Okay, good. And now I take these mushrooms as well. And this one here. Also, you know, Master Duel is not the other one. It's not the only one where we can do collabs in. Another reason why I considered picking up a game like Apex Legends is because I'm more likely to find other streamers that play that, so we would be able to have that collab in that way. If there's anything I seriously lack in experience regarding live streaming, it's collaborations. I've barely done any. But I would love to find other VTubers for sure that play LOTRO. Not sure what we would do in it besides missions and instances and stuff like that. But in the last collabs, you know, we just went adventuring. I think we may have created the same characters. I do remember there was a PBMP collab I had. I don't remember what else though. I think LOTRO may have been the only one. Oh no, wait, no, yeah, I've had Twitch Sings as a collab before. Been a while since that one, yeah. Did I have an AQ3D collab? I'm not sure. I think I didn't. But I'm not sure about that. Give me a second, everyone. Just a minute. BRB. Whoa, what happened to my chat? Oh, it refreshed, so the chat had to completely refresh right there. That's a shame, but okay. One moment. All right. Moving on then. Are we gonna be able to wrap things up here in the Barrow Downs? Is this the entrance to the Barrow Downs? Forget what the entrances were, because there's like one like on the side of it. We are kind of entering here, but... Oh yeah, okay. Yes, this seems to be it. Oh yes, okay. Alright, back to the Barrow Downs. It's gonna get chilly in here. And Othongroth, the Great Barrow, is here somewhere, but we're not going in there. Where was the instance finder anyway? I haven't used that thing in like forever. I forget what was the like hotkey for that too. No, this is not it. This is not it either. Also, where was the menu where you can open like all the other menus? Well, I can't find those anymore. My goodness. I'm so out of the loop with those things. Just wanted to see... Oh, I probably don't have it then? Then I'm probably not high level enough for the instance finder. Or the first instance, which is the Great Barrow. So that would be level 25. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wanted to know if I was high level enough, the minimum level for the Great Barrow. I thought it was level 20. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, by the way, yesterday I did ask the question about the problems I was having with the special effect of Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, and I am such an idiot. I figured out what happened. Somebody just answered to me when I asked the question on the subreddit of Master Duel. And you can only activate one effect of... You can only activate one effect of Elemental Hero Shadow Mist per turn. So, when I activate the Graveyard effect, I can't activate the effect that allows me to get Mass Change from the deck. Or any other change card, right? So that's where I messed up. And why it sometimes wouldn't work when I special summoned it from the graveyard with either Monster Reborn or other effects. I was such a silly fool. So yeah, I'm definitely not making that mistake again. What is this? I see a quest over there. The Southern Bree Fields. Why do they want me to go in the Southern Bree Fields? There is stuff for me to do in the Southern Barrow Downs though. To find that Bone Man. But what is there to do in the Southern Bree Fields? Fled to the south. Dead Man's Perch. Okay. Dead Man's Perch. Let's be careful with the enemies here. Oh, I missed this very ominous music. The... Oh, there it is, there it is. Just very ominous sounding and very like... Gives you very sad feelings. Forlorn, like something forlorn. That's a good word to describe it. And I have found them. Like, you know, like... Humanity is lost, things are doomed or something, so it's kind of like that.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Oh, what a fine, strong person you are. You remind me of my own poor sons. They've been gone for some time now, and I've heard nary a word from them. You see, it started with my son Malin. He was sure there were treasures out in the Barrow Downs for the taking, and left seeking his fortune. After a few days passed and he didn't come back, I sent his brother Amlag out after him, and I have not heard from him either. Now I've ventured here with these others after my sons. Amlag said he'd camp at the Dead Man's Perch on the eastern cliffs, but he was not here when we arrived. The others here think he's gone further south. Can you go and look for him? Sure. There, Mrs. Wheatley. We'll find them and get you all home. Whoa, that's a lot of quests. We're definitely not finishing today. But that's alright.
What can I do for you?
I think, yeah, we might be able to have LOTRO one way or another. Yes, next week. For example, if I choose to have LOTRO on the 12-hour stream, we can continue this and maybe create a new character, right? If I choose to have SOTOR on the 12-hour stream, then I can have LOTRO on one of the other days of the week, maybe. I do want to get back to Civilization 5. Yesterday, when the internet went down, I also played it for a bit. It was a lot of fun continuing with Spain. I discovered Persia. I think there's still one more civ for me to discover, and I didn't discover it. The others are alive! This news is pleasing. Though we still face great peril, we at least know that the others live.
Stay a moment.
At the edge of the old forest, south through the Barrow Downs, there are many bears suffering from a terrible plague. The only way I can see to save them from their agony is to destroy them and ensure that they do not spread this plague into the remainder of the old forest. You will find the bears and the plague carriers deep to the south, where the walls of the old forest meet the Barrow Downs. Destroy the bears and then destroy the disease crawlers infesting them. You may find some of the disease-carrying crawlers outside of their hosts as well. Ugh. That sounds nasty, but yeah. He's right.
A moment of your time.
You can just find the crawlers just, you know, crawling around. The corrupted trees must be purged out of the southern Barrow Downs, but they may yet return to the natural vault. To determine this, I will need their seeds. Collect their seeds and return them to me. If they can be saved, I will see that the seeds are brought to a place where they can grow into natural creatures once again. You will find the corrupted trees deep within the southern Barrow Downs, where the walls of the old forest are too thick to pass beyond.
Stay a moment.
You've done good work dealing with those old whites, but I'll be honest with you, Miklos. These are creatures of legend, and the legend runs deeper than these mounts can provide. The Great Barrow called Othengrod. Oh, these are Great Barrow quests. Okay. The Great Barrow called Othengrod long ago has always been a place that few are brave enough to face because of the legends of the powerful beings that once walked there. With the return of these legendary creatures throughout the Barrow Downs, I can only assume that more have risen within the Great Barrow. Othengrod lies towards the southern end of the Barrow Downs. Stout or not, I'm not going alone if I were you. That Great Barrow is sure to be a bad place. Maybe you should take some friends? Did I get a bunch of Barrow Down? Okay, yeah, Great Barrows. Okay, no, the others are not Great Barrow quests though. It's only that one for now, but there's other quest givers here, so let's see what they have to say. Long have I lived within the bounds of Breland, and my family has long exchanged tales of the people that lived in these lands. We spoke of their relationship with the old forest and how it was by their hand that the forest began its slide to ruin. It is for these reasons that I find sorrow in these lands and not fear. Deep to the south, where the eaves of the wood are too strong to penetrate, you will find moving trees who had long been separated from their brethren. These once noble trees are ruined and rotted from within, and I must ask that you destroy them. It is for the good of all that we end them before they become something even more vile than they already are. I remember some of these quests. Yeah. We have so many quests now. And, oh, she's a vendor too, so that's gonna be very helpful.
What can I do for you?
And I noticed these are bounties too, so, yeah. We can sell the map to Hopnanigans, although it might be a great way to travel close to Breland, so I'm gonna keep it for now. You know, if I don't want to wait for the cooldown, if I'm not able to wait for the cooldown of my milestone or something else, those maps can be helpful. I have a map to buy water and the party tree for the Shire. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother about those materials. The snapper soup though, let me lock that. That is helpful to have. Still have all my food.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Many believe that the strength of the Barghest lay in their howl. While it is true their howls are dangerous, the power of their eyes is equally dangerous. With but a gaze they have been known to strike a deep fear into their victims that can kill them. I would ask you to seek out Barghest and collect their eyes. I will pay you handsomely for this bounty. And what do you want to do with their eyes, may I ask? You're just saying all of this bad stuff about their eyes, and you're not even saying what you want them for. What are you doing, lady? Edith Sweetrose, what the hell are you doing with their eyes? You sound like a witch. A witch in Middle-earth, what the heck are you gonna do? That is so suspicious. Susie Baka. What the heck? What is that about? What the heck is this about? Yes, Susie Baka right here, this witch.
Might I take a moment of your time?
The relics of Cartolan can fetch a nifty price from the well-to-do in Brimtown. Since we're here, I thought I might offer you a little deal. If you could, like, even if she's gonna sell them to someone, who is going to buy them and for what reason? She's in some sort of nasty black market or something. What the heck? If you collect these relics over the course of your travel, I will trade you materials that may be of great use to you. Is this acceptable? I'm not sure if it's acceptable, but I'll do it anyway.
Stay a moment.
It is not usual that we are in such a position. We have come here before with no danger present save the rats, crawlers, or the occasional barghest. This, however, is most peculiar. I am certain that the people of Breland can benefit from the removal of these terrifying foes, these whites, so I will offer you something of a bounty for their defeat. Defeat the walking dead here and return their skulls to me. I will reward you well for these endeavors. What do you need those skulls for? Maybe it's proof that I killed them. What is she gonna do with white skulls and Barghest eyes? She's gonna do some sort of black magic spell or something. What the hell is wrong with her? Something really evil is going on here. She's dabbling in some dark magic. She's a follower of Sauron or Saruman or something. For heaven's sake. I think the evil makes her very sexy. And her name is Edith Sweet Rose. Yeah, Sour Rose more like. Evil Rose, huh? Something more like that, I'd say. Go, Altair. Go and finish them for me, Altair. Or I can use my thunder. Oh, Raven, God of Thunder, lend me your power. Or perhaps some unlimited power. Hey, speaking of Star Wars, I heard the latest episode of, I don't know what it is, The Mandalorian or the Book of Boba Fett. I think it's the Book of Boba Fett with the Mandalorian, but I heard some crazy, amazing, awesome things have happened in it. I need to catch up so badly on those live action series, but I don't have the time. I don't know if I even have the time for that one episode, but they did some really, really wonderful stuff from what I've seen. I already got some spoilers. I'm okay with the spoilers, but don't say them in the chat though, because others might not be. Really wonderful stuff though. Holy shit. Ah, back from FF14 dailies. Very nice, very nice. Ordering Chinese food, nice. You did some nice hard work, Baytran. Now, yes, get your lunch, get your dinner, whatever it is. Yes, yes. That's a good day's work, right? That's my sort of work. You can put me in a cubicle for 9 hours a day if you get to make me do dailies for FF14 and stuff like that. Yeah, and then I have some lunch. There you are. What am I even gonna eat after this? I'm gonna have to take a look. I have no idea. But I don't think I'm gonna order something. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Today doesn't seem like a day for ordering things. No. Probably need to save that money. Yeah, you know, saving budget. Yeah, let's not spend money on food. Let's spend money on Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry about the lag. We're dropping a few frames there. What are we searching for here? Whites? Okay. Yes, so let's actually fight the whites around here. I mean... Oh yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, let's keep going south. Towards the south Barrow Downs. What do we have to kill this Barghest too? Excellent, yes. Iguzo! Bring it on. As long as the lag allows me to fight. The good thing is that I'm not alone though. So like... if I'm not able to deal any damage because of the lag, at least my companion here can do it for me. Oh jeez, I'm sorry about the lag everyone if we're dropping frames. I think we are. At least we're not disconnecting altogether. But the game is lagging too, and in a funny sort of way because the enemies don't even attack me. I can't even aggro them properly. This blasted ISP. I hope they can sort this out and this is not the rule from now on. Like, this doesn't become permanent. It's all good? Okay, thank you for letting me know, Blindrill. That's actually amazing. I mean, I'm guessing it looks a bit choppy, but as long as you can still see the action and all that. Very nice, we got a relic of Cardolan there. What was that I hear? I just heard a crow. Like one of those Cribane or something. Indeed, the price I pay for streaming from multiple dimensions, but that's the way it's gotta be. See, I not only travel to Middle Earth, I travel to the galaxy far, far away. I travel to the many dimensions involved in Yu-Gi-Oh! So many worlds, so many stories that those worlds bring. Oh yes, oh yes. Yu-Gi-Oh! By itself is multidimensional, right? Did you really think like all the cards and their lore are in one world together? That would be so difficult. I travel to Nern sometimes, to Tamriel, to Oblivion. Been a while since I've been to Oblivion actually. And I don't mean the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, I mean Cold Harbor in Elder Scrolls Online. I've never played Oblivion, I never played the other Elder Scrolls games. One day though, I definitely have to do it. Yes, yes, for sure. How many interdimensional viewers I have that Twitch can't service? What do you mean by that though, Baytran? Do you mean like on other platforms, like YouTube? Or the people that can't connect to Twitch or whatever? I will say this though, this can definitely be worse than it is right now, and thankfully it's not. What is up with that crow I keep hearing there? Like a Cribane or something. But I don't see one. Maybe it's just part of the ambient noise of the area? Or yeah, just people that can't make it to the Twitch dimensions, right? Ah, yes, you're right, Patron. I might not be able to broadcast this into the HoloNet, you know? Broadcast this also into the Palantir net. Is there a network for the Palantir? There's gotta be some sort of network to it, right? If they all link together? Maybe it's not called a network, but it's pretty much a network, so yeah. Broadcast it into the Palantir. After Sauron gets taken down, I broadcast these things too, that happened before Sauron got taken down, because, you know, I don't want to link myself to the Great Eye and risk something bad happening to me. That's an invasion from another dimension I don't want. So it has to be after, right? When there's peace, what do you do with the Palantir? Ah, well, stream over there. Oh yes, like the Mirror of Galadriel, stuff like that. Yeah. I like this conversation. I like where it's going. Yes, indeed. No, but you got it right, Patron. Perhaps in the wizarding world as well. I'm broadcasting into crystal balls, into some of those mirrors that they use for communication, like Sirius Black and then Aberforth Dumbledore. Minor spoilers there, sorry. We also got this Barrow White, but we're fine, I think. Nothing we can't handle, but we gotta be a bit careful though. We can't take too much aggro, too many enemies at once. I did lose a little bit of health there, so it's best if I take a moment to recover. I forgot I have some healing skills. I can't use this on self. Oh, let's transfer him to... Okay, damages and stuns the enemy. Okay. What was I going to do with this character anyway? Was I going to be a healer with Miklos? I have a point here. This is Keeper of Animals, so I don't know. Earns the skill Inner Flame. This skill heals morale and tears up a fire damage buff as you channel. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I like the sound of this, so let's see what we can do with this skill. I hear other players in here. I heard yeah, somebody's shooting with their crossbow or their bow. Yeah. We've had people watching in their Palantir, in their mirrors, in their crystal balls, in their HoloNet, in Kami Tube, you know, the God network from Dragon Ball. Yeah, of course there's gonna be lag, but hey, I've got a broadcast like that. I'm going to accept this fellowship. Hope I don't slow down this person. I am streaming, so hope it's okay. Let me try to do this. I could try to heal them like this. I could be a good healer with them. Hope it's okay if I don't behave as a healer here. Where's my companion? Did my eagle die? I think my poor eagle is dead. I'm gonna summon the bug lurker now. Yeah, I'm gonna summon Karu now. I think poor Altair died right there. I'm sorry about that, my friend. I'll have you back another time. Yeah, it's great. We get some nice range damage right there. There's a Barghest over there. Yeah, I'm gonna try to thank them for fellowship when we finish doing things here. Yes, this will do the trick. Collected relics of Cardolan. Let me take a look at all the quests I have and see if there's anything that they don't have, so I share it. They have every single one of them except all forestry, but this doesn't involve this area really. Okay, okay. To also let them know if I get everything. What class are they? They're champion? That's the symbol for champion, right? So yeah, they are not ranged attackers. They do have a little bit of a bow skill, but not really the emphasis there. I'm the one that... Oh, oops. Didn't see what I was targeting there. Okay. No biggie, no biggie. Oh, that was kind of funny. Hey, that would be awful in an instance, but here it's alright. I mean, we can split. We can split. We can take on different enemies, and that might be actually faster. I don't know. Where should we go next? I think that's the entrance to the Great Barrow, right? Yeah, we want to kind of avoid that. We're disconnecting. I hope there's not too much lag. Yeah, I'm having some rubber banding in LOTRO. Sorry if you can't hear me. Dropping frames. Multi-dimensional lag. Yeah, we can start calling it that. These people probably give quests related to... the Great Barrow. At the Great Barrow.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
The age of the elves is over, Miklos, and now the time has come for us to pass into the west. But ere we come at last to the grey havens beyond the land of the halflings, we wish to do what little we can to help against the shadow that is once again rising in the east. Long ago, the Witch King of Angmar sent many fell spirits out of Angmar and Rudar to turn the Barrow Downs into a place of terror, and we sense that they are again stirring. We fear that more of these spirits have come with the intent of increasing their master's hoard in Breland. We would have you enter the Great Barrow and send these spirits back to their master. The spirits will likely be found behind the door displaying a skull. Othengroth, the Great Barrow, is a terrible dread place. You should not enter Othengroth alone, for it is a dark and dangerous place. Take those you can trust. Notice that these quests are level 24, so I'm not quite the level for that yet, just 2 levels below that. What is this skill? Uppercut. Ooh. An uppercut. Hold on, where are my skills? I was supposed to get that. Sorry. Fury of Nature. Inner Flame, there it is. To heal. I lost my ally there. They went ahead. I kind of lost them there. Didn't I have the uppercut somewhere already? Where the hell do I even put this? Tiger, uppercut. I'm gonna put it in control 9, I guess. I don't know. We do need to be close to an enemy there. I still need some Barrow White, so let's go for that. You're gonna try Red Mage in FF14 now? You enjoyed it a few expansions ago? Nice. What was the Red Mage like again? Is that the one that's a hybrid of a black and white mage? Or is that the blue mage? Man, I wish there was a mage for every color of the rainbow, and then some, you know? A purple mage, a teal mage, an orange mage. I kinda wanna write a fantasy setting that has like something like that. The 13 mages based on 13 elements and 13 colors. The 13th is a secret one. So it would be the blue mage based on water. The Cayenne mage or the light blue mage or teal mage or something like that based on ice. The red mage based on fire. Or it could be a wizard instead of a mage, or both of those, I don't know. I want to do that uppercut move, so let me get close. Oh, I can't do it. I think the enemy needs to... Oh, I need to have that equipped as a trait. How did I get the traits equipped again? Race traits. And I have... Yeah, I have nothing else I can equip, so we may as well get that. Tiger... Wait. Tiger, uppercut. So yes, it's a hybrid, uses a rapier. Okay. How do you pronounce that? Rapier or rapier? Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Rapier. If you say it in French. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so red mage, red wizard for fire. Green mage for earth. Or nature. Ground, what have you. Well, ground is more like Pokemon, that's a little bit different. Grass, you know, nature, earth. Like all the great greenery we see around here in Middle Earth. Even in a place like this, the Barrow Downs. If you want to avoid all this grass, you have to go to an even worse place like... Oh no, I aggroed the wrong enemy. Sorry about that, Millisgrot. What level are they? 24. They might be able to get a good group for the Barrow Downs if they wish to. I need to on-track this, hold on. And collect seeds from corrupted trees, that's gonna be further south. I'm just gonna kill whatever they kill. I can keep helping them, but I will need to get on the other quests because I'm pretty much finished with these quests, actually. And I need to get to the other things. The other thing is at the forest edge. Yeah, I go further south. I do notice this person is going south, so they may be doing those other quests as well. They also have them. So yeah, let's keep on the fellowship. Actually, I should probably create a new tab just for fellowship. Hold on. Filters, advancement, combat enemy, emote, fellowship. I'm gonna do kinship just in case. Raid, say, tell. The user chats just in case. I don't know. Or no, wait. Remove them. And okay. Yeah, if they say anything in fellowship, I'll see it now. Oh, the one that copies abilities from monsters. Blue Mage. FF14, but as a special limited job. What is that? And why is it like that? That sucks. Yeah, the Blue Mage is not a very common job overall in Final Fantasy. So I can sort of see that, but what is a special limited job? You know me, Baytran, I will want to get every single one of them. Another reason why, I've been talking about rabbit holes that I tried to prevent myself from getting into, right? Another one is Adventure Quest Worlds. Adventure Quest Worlds, if you think AQ3D has a lot of classes, just wait until you get to that game. It's a lot older, started in 2008, so it makes sense, but my goodness, they have maybe hundreds now at this point. The way you switch to classes is so different too. Oh, yeah, we have to defeat these crawlers, I think. And both of us are separated now, but I think we can get the quest done like this. It can work out like that. It's basically a side hobby type class. It's limited and can't do normal content because it would be imbalanced. Since it has abilities that one-shot mobs and stuff. Okay, that makes sense, I think. That sounds fair, I think. So instead it has a special thing called the Mass Carnivale, where you fight monsters and are trying to be as flashy as possible, basically to earn the acclaim of the crowd. Huh. What do you mean, the acclaim of the crowd? What crowd? Not sure what that means. Sounds like a special event or something. Anyway, yeah, going again for the elemental mages and wizards. Each color representing an element, right? So we have blue, cayenne, red. The orange mage representing plasma. We have plasma as an element here. The orange mage or wizard representing plasma. Then we have... let me go through the colors again. The yellow mage or wizard representing thunder or electricity or energy, whatever you want to call it. Some elements have multiple different names, but it's really the same thing in different forms. The pink mage representing wind, because we kind of run out of colors at this point when we assign the other colors, so there's no other color but pink. I don't remember where else I saw that pink is representing wind, because also of the way they distributed the other colors for the elements. The purple mage, purple wizard representing psychic. Yes, psychic as an element. And that would be my element, I guess, because it's purple. I'm thinking maybe cosmic or space could be an element, but I don't know. I don't know if that works. Something like that. Gray representing metal or iron or steel. Metal is a better name for it. That is an element here. Then what other colors are we missing? Lime. So I said green, but there's also lime or lime green, but just lime I think gets the point across, representing acid. Acid as an element. So the lime mage, the lime wizard, having a very, very dangerous element right there. That some reptilian races have naturally. There's a lot of races that have an element naturally. Sounds like a fun fantasy setting, you know. That can at first, Whoa, did you see what happened there with my bug lurker? Oh, omoshiroi, omoshiroi. Yeah, tanoshi. Tanoshimi da na. Hoi. Tatakai no toki da. It's time to fight. It's also time to eat. So let me get some food here. To always be buffed, to always have the maximum. I need to get new kinds of other food. I'm running out of cooked food as well. And I think the trail food, fortifying. We might need to get other fortifying food, but we're running out of cooked food, definitely. What other colors? The white mage, white wizard, which is for light. Light as an element, of course. They may also be healers in their own way. The dark mage, the dark wizard. Or no, sorry, the black mage, the black wizard. Sometimes also called dark or dark mage, dark wizard. Representing, you guessed it, darkness as an element. Or shadow, if you will. Sometimes shadow and darkness are not quite the same thing. In this case, it's just another element. It's not something that's necessarily evil. Like a lot of settings do that. Adventure Quest is definitely one of them. Adventure Quest is a huge inspiration for doing this. I like their approach to having 8 elements. And most of those elements also having an opposite. So, almost a rock, paper, scissors situation. Almost, because I think you need to have an odd number to do that. And in this case, it's an even number. But there's a secret 13th element. And I think I went through all the colors, right? So it's like 9 colors of the rainbow. Of a color scale, a 9-colored rainbow, and then gray, black, and white to make 12. And then, what is the 13th? It's brown. So what does brown represent? The chocolate element. That's why it's a secret element. It's sort of a comedy thing, but it's also, that's why it's kind of a secret. Adventure Quest kind of did that too with the bacon element. What's up, bacon? Oh, speaking of bacon. I swear I didn't do that intentionally. That's something in the game. The void element that's represented by bacon. Like actual bacon, you know? In that game. What? Your eyes are not deceiving you. What is it? The fact that I'm playing LOTRO? I know it's been a while. Or were you talking about something else? I'm having fun though. I am reminded again why I love streaming this game so much. But you gotta help me out, brother. What am I gonna do? I gotta make a decision. And at some point this year, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy XIV. I'm gonna have to neglect this game. I'm gonna have to neglect SOTOR. I have to play that game. They did it. Patron, Miss Weaver did it. I can't choose one or the other, Bacon. Don't make me choose. Oh wait, you mean the franchises? Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? That's a difficult question. I think usually my answer would be Star Wars, just because there's more content and the universe keeps expanding. And it's good to, you know, go through a great journey through the entire Legends timeline, for example, or the current canon timeline. But given what they've done recently, the sequels, the fiasco, and messing things up in other ways, there's good things, but then the bad things really take you away from it. While on the other hand, the Lord of the Rings is very straightforward. I kind of lean towards Lord of the Rings right now. I'm going to say Lord of the Rings, yeah. Yeah. Oh, back to say you're gonna go sleep? Well, thank you for coming back just to say that, Kara. Have mithril dreams, as we say in LOTRO right here. And take it easy, alright? I'll see you around. I'm glad you could make it to the stream. But in the meantime, we are still adventuring out here. So yeah, the brown mage or the brown wizard would be representing chocolate as an element. It turns out chocolate is a very unique thing and it's an element of its own. And that would be like a plot twist that is discovered like in a book of the series. Maybe in the first book of the series that I write, or in the third one, like a trilogy or something. It's kind of similar to what they did in Discworld, what Terry Pratchett did with the Color of Magic and the number 8 in the Discworld. Like, it's this amazing secret. Well, in this case, they knew it. They knew that the number 8 was dangerous. But it was sort of played in a comic sort of way. Kind of like comedy sort of way. Also because, you know, Discworld by itself is more of a comedy fantasy series, but still. You're reading Discworld, nice. Which one are you reading? I want to get back to it, but there's other books I want to read before that. I want to empty like my physical bookshelf because I want to clean up. I want to get rid of those books, but I don't want to do it without reading them first. The ones that I'm willing to let go of. There are so many I have right now. And I'm actually reading one right now that I'm not willing to get rid of, but that I haven't read ever. I can't really go into details, but it's a book that I have a personal attachment to. And I'm not gonna get rid of it, and I'm reading it right now, funny enough. Maybe the next one I'll go for is one that I will eventually get rid of. I'll give it away, or I'll sell it. We'll see what I do with it. I'm hoping I can sell it, you know? Even if it's just like a little bit. Just like 1 cent in USD. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That corpse is one of the people I was looking for, right? One of the sons of that poor woman? Or maybe not. What do we have here? Uh-oh. Okay, no, it's not. It's just a corpse to loot. Poor fellow. Rest in peace. Have I seen Good Omens or read Good Omens? No. Was that from Neil Gaiman? Lord of the Rings doesn't have a shit site. Hey, I hope with the upcoming Rings of Power, we can still say that. Hopefully Amazon doesn't butcher anything. And even if they do, like... I mean, that's like not gonna touch the original material. Like, the original material is still gonna be there as it is, so to speak. On the other hand, something like the sequel trilogy kinda does affect the original trilogy. Kinda. I mean, at the end of the day, you can just say, this is not part of my head continuity. And no. The original trilogy is not affected by this. Luke is not gonna become like this. This is not gonna happen to this character, blah, blah, blah. But yeah. And I mean the prequel trilogy too, for that matter. The Book of Boba Fett, etc., etc. Oh, Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. Okay. The only Discworld books I've read are The Color of Magic, which I might reread. It's been a while, and Interesting Times. That was the first one I read. I found Interesting Times in the library. In the language section, like there's 2 libraries. One of them is like the actual like main library of the university, and the other is like a mini library for like the language learning building in my university back when I was in college there, and I found it there in college in there. So I went and got that book as soon as possible, and I read it. Tried to read some other books in there, but didn't have much time for it. Literally the only Discworld book there, but it was so nice to find. I was like, ah, yes! I knew what Discworld was already. So I read that first, and my gosh, I was laughing my ass off just reading that. Most of the books that were there, you know, there's a lot of like books in English for people that wanted to learn English. Many of them were also basic books, even some books for children, so that there's a book for every kind of level. So for the most advanced levels, they had just regular novels like that. And I think one of the teachers just donated a bunch of their personal library. Most of those books ended up being like Tom Clancy kind of genres. spy, military books, missions like that sort of thing. So this world kind of stuck out in that way too. But it was so good to find it. So good. And then after that, yeah, I read, oh yeah, I'm aware Good Omens is not this world. I'm aware of that. And then after that, I went and picked up The Color of Magic with the intention of going through the series, but I didn't quite get there. I didn't continue on after that. I have watched The Hawkfather. I watched it on the last holiday season. Last month. Well, not last month, December. It's no longer last month. But yeah. And what else was I gonna say? But I haven't read the book. Not yet. Oh, the show with David Tennant and Martin Sheen? Didn't realize David Tennant was in it. I think it might be there on Prime Video, actually. I don't remember. Do we still have more bears to kill? Yes, that's a lot of enemies we have to beat today. Yeah, it's on Prime. Maybe I should put that on the watch list. It's short too? Okay. I can go into Prime Video right now very quickly. And put it on the watch list there. Hey, here's a great reminder. Kamen Rider Amazon Riders is on Amazon Prime as well. Put it on your watch list if you haven't watched it already. There we go. We couldn't do this stream without a Kamen Rider mention. Put it on your bingo right there. We almost made it without a mention, but now there we are. 6 episodes only? Okay, but how long is each episode? Hold on. Let me take a look at it. Whoa. Boom, boom. Where's my watch list? Whoa. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, it's like 1 hour for each episode. I'm seeing it. Yeah, 6 episodes only. So it's the adaptation of an entire book. That's the beautiful thing about having a series, man. Season 1, it says. I don't know if there's gonna be more, but it said the entire book in the 6 episodes. So one could say that you get 6 hours to adapt a book, right? Can you imagine 6 hours for the Fellowship of the Ring? You know, I hope one day we can have a readaptation of the Lord of the Rings for that reason. Just give like 9 hours per book or something. You know, a season like that, 1 hour each episode. 9 episodes. Oh, Spaceballs as well. Oh, yes. I don't know if I have it on my Prime. It varies from dimension to dimension, but yeah. I don't have it, no. Oh, damn it. They did that blasted thing where they list it, but it's not actually there. You have to rent it or buy it. It does kind of show like it's there, but I didn't see the little tab that is an orange money sign. So no, it's not actually there on Prime. I fucking hate that. They improved that because they added the little tab that shows you it's not actually there, but it still gives you a false sense that it's there. Just don't fucking list it on Prime if it's not actually there, and you still have to pay extra money, for heaven's sake. What good is the subscription then? You make your subscription look useless. It's an awful thing to do. I don't think Netflix does that. Do they? Does Crunchyroll do that? Does Hulu do that? I don't think so. Well, at least I know Netflix doesn't, because I have Netflix too. But I don't know. Oh, well, yeah, that's true, but they shouldn't list it in Prime Video. They should just be, like, on Amazon or something. Or maybe I should see if there's an option to disable those blasted things from appearing on the listing. I just hate it. No, they also link to other, like, streaming platforms with some of them. Like, oh, watch it on, like, this other platform or something. I don't know, it's really weird. Yeah, since it's basically a store, yeah. That is true, that's the difference with Netflix. You're right about that. I'm still on the Fellowship with this other person. I'm not sure if they're doing anything, though. Where are they? They seem to be... Where are they? They're in the Northern Barren Downs? Okay. I mean, why disband the Fellowship? Why leave it? We may as well still do this. Let's see if we can defeat this Bone Man. We should be able to. Yes, we completed the barrow downs. We have fully explored it now. You receive now Tiger Uppercut. Just like that. I think I told you this already, but I've been watching a lot of like kind of just playing them in the background. A lot of fighting game videos from Arcade Players TV, and also arcade runs of fighting games. I recommend that channel. They upload like several videos every day, literally every day, of gaming sessions, so fighting game sessions from players around the world, you know? That they do mostly on Fightcade, I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's Fightcade. Got your food, nice patron. What did you get? It's Chinese, but what is it? What is it specifically? Any rolls, any noodles? I don't know Chinese food. I don't know the actual names, but yeah. What was I gonna say though? I lost my train of thought. Spicy honey chicken and rice and an egg roll. Nice. I can already sort of taste them. I know what you're talking about. I know the kind of Chinese meal you're talking about. Yeah. Chinese food is one of those that is able to have a great... what do you call it? Like great sweet parts of it. Something that's usually sour, also getting a sweet twist to it, if that makes any sense. The Bone Man has been destroyed! At last! Free, my brothers and sisters! Free! Yeah, I remember this quest now. Good to do it again. I think I'm gonna go for Mexican food today, if I order anything. Or just some hot dogs or something, I don't know. Something quick like that, maybe. I'll probably do that after the stream. I gotta go out for some errands anyway, so I'll probably get something on the way there, if I see it. Yeah, like hot dogs or something. Mexican hot dogs, there is such a thing. There is such a thing. But I don't know if I can find those. I mean, I find all sorts that could be considered that, so whatever. I can make them myself too, actually. I have a fantastic recipe from my mom. Well, I don't know if you can call it a recipe, it's just a way of doing it with certain kinds of bread and just a certain way of doing the sausage that makes them feel different than the way they do them on like streets or restaurants or whatever. Oh wow, I don't think I've had them like that though, patron. Wow, I don't think I've had them like that. That sounds like a heart attack. My goodness. I mean, I have had them with like a lot of like bacon wrapped around it and everything, but yeah. Like, wow, that sounds a bit overdone. But I could see it, yeah. No, the recipe from my mom uses jalapenos though. Jalapenos just go so well. Like in little pieces, in very little pieces. Chopped up in very little pieces. They go so well with hot dogs, I can't recommend them enough. And just everything else that the hot dog has, you know? Well, depending on which ones you want. I like having like 3 sauces on them: ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard. Mayonnaise is not there all the time, but at least the other 2 definitely are. I am a ketchup and mustard person. And onions on it. No bacon though. Not all the time, at least. Because I'm too lazy to cook the bacon anyway. Hey bacon, do you like bacon in your hot dogs? I felt like I had to do that pun, but I'm actually asking the question though. Do you? I don't know. Or on any other food that has bacon in it? Do you accompany your eggs with bacon, maybe? Or is it only for donuts? I can't believe I haven't made a pun with you like that yet. But yes, we did it. I did it, brother. Last week we had Mexican and I got some chicken breast that was pounded flat and had chorizo and beans and rice on it, and you put it in a tortilla together. That's a taco, basically, right? Chili and cheese. Oh, yeah. Good old chili hot dogs. They can be good, but maybe all the ones I've had are bad. They just always break apart for me, and it's always a mess to eat them. Like, I need, like, 10 napkins at least to be able to eat that because it's gonna make such a mess. I'm gonna have to clean my mouth a lot. Oh, that sounds awful, but I'm gonna have to be cleaning a lot. A lot of it is gonna fall. Yeah. I don't know how Sonic the Hedgehog likes them so much when they make such a mess. He just eats them very fast. He's just really good at eating them. Okay, we're gonna have the final ad break in about 30 seconds. Yeah, but even eating them fast, I can't do that. Yeah, maybe that's why. I don't like having to be forced to eat food fast, even though I prefer to do that so I don't take too much time eating it. He eats them in 2 seconds. Yeah. He could probably do it faster if he wanted to. It doesn't matter now what happens, I will never give up the fight. There we are, there's the ad break. It doesn't matter who is wrong or who is right. And if you notice, the crawlers spawn immediately after you defeat the bears, implying that the crawlers, well, crawled out of the bear after you killed it. That is a nasty mental picture there. Hey, the job of adventuring is not always fashionable, you know? Just look at some of the things that Bilbo, Frodo, and company had to go through. Great to see you again, Millisgrot. I think they went to do other things, maybe sell some loot or turn in some things in the North Barrow Downs. Oh, I was about to say the North Downs. Probably that, yeah. I think I saw them around the area where you had the quest givers. No big deal, you know. I did say before that sometimes I don't like going into a fellowship with other people because I am also streaming, so I feel like I may slow them down, but it really isn't that bad. I think they can just wait for me. Anybody who is understandable enough, anyway. I mean, even if it's not a streamer, you might understand it. Like somebody needs to go AFK for whatever. Yeah, we have said nothing to each other at all, and we don't need to. It works out well like this, I think. Just a good old fellowship, just helping each other out. Because the alternative is to take things away from each other. Speaking of which, there is somebody here that also may be good for the fellowship. I am not the party leader though, so they should invite. I think it's the same dwarf as before. I see a corpse over there. They can have that. Large barrow crawler. Yeah, because I still have to defeat some trees, I think. Yeah, many seeds I still have to collect. Lots of quests still here to do in the Barrow Downs. So be it. I have fun doing that. Can't invite them, right? Yeah, let me send them a message to invite the other fellow to the fellowship. Hey, did you see what I did there? That pun was totally intended. Totally intended. But yeah, let's see if we can have the invitation there. To really help each other out here. We can all do it solo at the end of the day, but it's best if we help each other like that, right? Uh-oh. I aggroed this one. Didn't see this enemy nearby. No big deal. Let's do a tiger. Wait. I'm trying to do my uppercut. There it is. Tiger uppercut. And yeah, because I've been having a lot of like Arcade Players TV on the background. Sometimes I have a lot of Street Fighter 2 and they play Sagat. And I just hear tiger, uppercut, tiger. So yeah. I love those classic voices. I'll never get tired of the classic voices from Street Fighter 2 and Super Street Fighter 2. The laugh in the first Street Fighter 2 games before Super Street Fighter 2, like the laughs that some characters did when they won, like Zangief, like E Honda, Vlad12226, you absolute maniac. Thank you for that follow. Like E Honda, Zangief, Sagat. Not sure if you know the laugh that goes like It sounds like that, like ah 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 ah. Okay, no worries. They declined the fellowship invite. Like ah 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 ah. And then they changed it in Super Street Fighter 2 because they gave everyone unique voices, right? But the other laughs are still charming in their own way. E Honda is like Zangief is like and Sagat, I don't remember. Also the that they did. Do you think I'll ever play a fighting game on the stream? Not counting Smash Brothers. We have played that one on the stream. I don't think we'll ever play it again on stream, but yeah, for that matter, it's gonna be a while before I stream from my Switch again. I don't know how to solve those capture card issues, and the fact that those issues happen in the first place, I really don't want to stream again from the Switch until I get a better capture card. And that's a lot of money I have to save for that. I think I'm gonna spend money on other things before that, like a Final Fantasy XIV subscription, or new VTuber assets, a new VTuber avatar, clothes or logo or something like that, you know? Before I go and just, or even a graphics card for God's sake. No, yeah, like, I really want to stream in 1080p 60, but will we ever see the blasted market of graphics cards get better? Let me just take a quick look, just a very quick look at the prices of some graphics cards. Like, what would I need to be able to stream? Like, you know, stream ESO in good quality by using my V-Roy 3D avatar. Because I think Live 2D is better. I remember Vlindril told me that Live 2D makes it better on your PC, so that's a good reason to go for an avatar of that kind. To stream Chivalry 2, to stream Apex Legends without lag happening, right? Let me see. I don't know, what, 2070? What have you? I'm not even gonna go for the 30 series. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the prices, and it's like the price of my entire PC. At least back when I bought all the parts. At 2070 now. What I have right now is a 1060 6GB. What do I need, for heaven's sake? 2060, okay, a few of them are a little bit cheaper, but it's about the same gigabyte size. I don't know how they work. No, my friends, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. No. That money, that's the money that I would spend on an entire Live 2D commission. Either both the build, yeah, I don't know, like, we're talking about like 1,000 USD, you know? To buy a pre-built. So what do I do after that? Do I dismantle it and then just install that graphics card? I'm just kind of Frankensteining it, I guess. And we completed a deed. Very nice, very nice. We've actually completed a bunch of deeds right here. So that's good. We got some LOTRO points. How many LOTRO points do I have right now? Let's check it out. Yeah, so doing a little bit of a Frankenstein right there. But I mean, is it cheaper? Is it actually cheaper, Bacon? I'm guessing you can make some of that money back by selling the other parts. And also, I'd have to see, how does it work to have... Okay, I'd have to see what pre-builds we can have. Or maybe I just use that PC now, and the parts of my my current PC, I just sell those instead. So I have 113 LOTRO points. Okay, just keep saving them up. I'm gonna use them anytime soon. No, honestly, like, also the fact that no, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I could also sell the previous graphics card after I get the other one to get some money back, but what can you do when you have two graphics cards on your PC? I forget what you do when you have that. Because there are some good things you can do. Let me get myself some tea now, so I can get the last of it before it's too late. There's a certain point in the day in which I stop drinking any caffeine. I can drink herbal teas, I can drink tisanes, but I don't allow myself to get any more caffeine in any way. In any way, not just tea. Sometimes I kind of break the rule. I go past a little bit, but not too much. So there's that. You know, like 6:05 or it's 6 in my current local time. That time changes depending on what dimension I'm in. But it's based on like 6 p.m. or so. Some people go for 3 p.m. I can't do that. That's way too early for me. But yeah, I'm hoping that you can get a lot of that money back because you would be selling those parts back. And they would still be brand new, right? Unless you go for that PC already. And instead you're selling the parts from your previous PC. And they're gonna be used, but I mean they would still be worth a good amount of money. The MRSP of 2060 is 349 USD. Cheapest one I could find is at 620 USD. The ones I was looking at were like 1,000. For heaven's sake. In USD. Well, maybe it's not a fair conversion because there's inflation when you like have an import, or I don't know how it works. I'm not buying them from the US or in a US marketplace, or I don't know. But yeah, it kind of gives you an idea. Overall, my whole computer, when I put it together, and yeah, with all the other upgrades I've done for it, other changes I've done when my motherboard died out, other peripherals, you can pretty much round it up to 1,100, 1,200 USD. Thankfully, you know, I haven't had to replace parts that much, and thankfully I was able to replace them because they weren't expensive parts. The motherboard was actually not that expensive to get another one. The RAM memories, it was okay, but something like the graphics card is one of my greatest fears to see that if it ever like dies out, because my friends, I will not be able to stream anymore, much less. Yeah, well, may not even be able to make other types of content. So think about that. I would hate for that to happen. I wouldn't be able to make any content for a while. If I ever, you know, in Harry Potter terms, if I ever encountered a Bogart in the wizarding world, it will be my computer exploding. It would be my graphics card just... Yeah, it would be a blue screen of death and some message telling me there's no graphics card detected. That would be my fucking Bogart. I would be terrified. I would be terrified. I would die right there. No, somebody save me. Somebody expecto patronum that motherfucker and save me. Save me. I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh, I can't do this, Professor Lupin. I can't. It's too much. It's terrifying, my god. Terrifying. No, and I'm thinking that, again, when I get the budget sorted out and I start saving money again, I'm not currently in a situation where I can really save a lot of money. So when I can save that money, I may actually, before saving the money that I will require for all the VTuber goodness, Live 2D goodness, that will be like over 1,000 USD, I think. I'm gonna go for... I'm just following this person. I'm just following my friend here and seeing what they're up to and helping them with that. And because I have all these quests here. As a matter of fact, oh yeah, we can see which ones each of us has completed, right? With the check marks. I still need one more. I don't know how many more he needs here. But I think before that, I'm gonna have just emergency funds of like 1,000 USD, which are good to have anyway. But I would have them not for like anything. It would be, you know, besides life-threatening emergencies, life or death stuff or something like that. Food, shelter stuff and stuff like that. I would have that money for a new graphics card or even a new PC in case I have something really bad happening, you know? And then after that, I save another 1,000 or so for the Live 2D stuff, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it like that. What is your ranking between Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Harry Potter? Ugh, I don't know. I'm gonna put Lord of the Rings at the top. I guess. Yeah, what are we ranking them by? Overall? Which ones I like the most? Which ones I have the most fun looking at or reading about or whatever? Which ones I see with a richer universe, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Lord of the Rings and Star Wars for 1 or 2 depending on my mood. HP at 3 or lower if I add anything. I really don't know, Bacon. I don't think I have a fair answer to this. Which ones I prefer? I don't think I have a fair answer to this. I'm gonna give it to Lord of the Rings, I guess. I find myself... I nearly always enjoy anything in Middle-earth, no matter what form it comes in. Whereas with Star Wars and Harry Potter, there have been dots. And I'm not always gonna be in the mood for it. Whereas with, I guess with Middle-earth, I'm always gonna be in the mood for it. So maybe that's why. I do feel there is a richer universe with Star Wars and Harry Potter because there's more going on. Middle-earth is, at the end of the day, more limited because we mostly have what's happening in the Third Age with the events of The Hobbit and the events of Lord of the Rings. Yes, there is the Silmarillion, and we do know mostly what happened in the First and Second Ages and beyond, but not as much as you would see, for example, in Star Wars in the Legends continuity, where you have 25,000 years of history. And Harry Potter is starting to expand more with all those movies and whatever they're doing. They have those other universities. I think they're eventually going to expand more. However, it's possible we will see more of the Lord of Middle-earth, especially with what's coming with the Rings of Power and more of the Second Age. Yeah. It's not so much more lore, but more stuff done with that lore. We have seen that lore in action more. I can phrase it that way, seeing the lore in action. I hope that makes sense. Seeing the lore... Yeah, phrasing it that way, seeing the lore in action, so to speak. But I definitely agree, though. Middle-earth has way more lore than... Arda has way more lore than the Wizarding World, for sure. But how much of it have we seen in action, right? It has gotten worse over time? I think it's okay. Well, I haven't seen the recent stuff. I think The Cursed Child was alright. I don't think it's as bad as some people make it out to be. I can see why some people hate it. The first Fantastic Beasts movie, I think, was really good. The stuff after I have not seen, though. I have mixed feelings about what they're doing with Dumbledore there. It's a little bit weird. Like, I don't think Dumbledore is supposed to look like that, but... That's my only gripe with it. Again, I haven't really seen it. The Crimes of Grindelwald, I haven't really seen that. I think the first Fantastic Beasts movie was fine. I don't think it's gotten worse. And well, there's the... What happened to the upcoming video game? Was there a release date for that? I don't remember. What was the name of that upcoming video game? You would be a Hogwarts student in the 19th century, right? That sounds so fucking fun! And you see, you're seeing the lore in action. You're seeing more stories set in that universe, in that dimension. What game, Ginger? I forgot the name, but it's a game where you would play as a Hogwarts student in, like, the 1800s. Hold on. If I could remember the name, I would tell you, but, Hogwarts Legacy, is it? I think it's Hogwarts Legacy, yeah. September 2022, a rumor. A page here saying Hogwarts Legacy reportedly due to launch in September 2022. Well, it's this year. PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and Series S, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows. It would be Hogwarts Legacy. That reminds me, I still haven't seen the New Year's special that they had for Hogwarts Reunion. Did any of you see that? Did you see that, Bacon? Did any of you do that? I don't know if I want to watch it anymore, actually. I'm kind of lazy about it now. As I tell you, these days I don't actually watch a lot of series, which kind of sucks because I do kind of want to watch them. I need to watch the latest episode of Revise. I'm kind of watching Kamen Rider Saber right now, and I wanted to get back to Yu-Gi-Oh! GX because my love for that has been rekindled thanks to Master Duel. And again, if I continue to stick with Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm gonna go all the way to the other series. 5Ds, CL, and beyond. Arc V, Brains, Sevens. They look like fun. I can never stop admiring all the hair that all the characters have in Yu-Gi-Oh. So beautiful, you know. Yu-Gi-Oh means king of games, right? Maybe they should change it to king of hair. King of fashion. King of fashionable hair. How do you say hair in Japanese? Let me just see Google Translate. Kami O. Oh, you say Kami. That's also how you say God. But yeah, hair is Kami.
Kami.
Kami O. King of hair. I mean, just look at Yugi. Look at Yugi and the Pharaoh. Look at that hair. All the other protagonists after that had amazing hair. Even Judai Yuki, I would say. But and then not just the protagonists, but other characters too have incredible hair. Just my gosh. So yeah. Fantastic hair. That's another thing that's very nice on the eyes when you look at the anime. Fancy effects. They go really cybernetic for a lot of them. Like there's a very like futuristic cybernetic feel to a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! That also reflected in Dark Side of Dimensions. I mean, the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like that. They had the ancient Egyptian stuff, but they also had modern technological things. The thing is, it now looks outdated because it was in the early 2000s. I'm talking about the anime, not so much the manga. So the early 2000s mostly. And so looking at the dual disc, they kinda look not as futuristic. So when I say futuristic cybernetic more than Duel Monsters was, I mean something different, right? Like what Brains had, like what 5Ds had. Did I lose my companion again? Oh no, I'm mounted, never mind. Most of them have it, I think. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX doesn't have it as much because it's doing other things too, but yeah. Let's turn in some of these quests, and I think we can leave it right there, my friends. And we can drop a raid on someone. If you have somebody we should raid, let us know. And we can drop the invasion from another dimension. Invading from Middle Earth. Oh yeah, all the bounties done. Let me just thank this person for the fellowship. And for them to have a good one. Thank you for the fellowship. How did I leave a fellowship again? Let's leave it here. Take it easy, my friend. Let's see.
What can I do for you?
This will do well. I am unclear what the power truly is behind these eyes, but I know that I have seen the ill that these creatures can bring about. You have earned this reward well. Again, lady, why do you want these eyes? You're saying that they do ill. Why do you want them? For heaven's sake. What is the matter with her? I can get any of these recipes and send them to the other characters.
How can I be of service?
Yes, this provides a good many victories. You have done a great service to the people of Breeland this day. Yeah, I think she wants it just to have proof that that I did it. Not so much for some evil ritual or whatever. This will sell nicely, and I owe you much. Here, this should be a fair trade, and if you find otherwise, you will know where I can be found. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna do those ones. We have Woodworker. Where's the other ones? Let's open them. What a mess of an inventory. I should probably sort it here. But I'm gonna take this here. We have Jeweler, Woodworker, Metalsmith. Okay, those are gonna be 3 different characters.
How can I be of service?
There is no joy in taking natural life, but when that life is too far beyond recovery, it is our duty to see that it suffers no longer. Think on this and know that what you have done is for the good of all. You are well thanked, friend. Thank you, Bob. And we have a level up. The first, and I think the only level up on the stream today. Isn't that interesting? Remember, we can have an exclamation mark level up in the chat. That reminds me, I need to add a victory command.
What do you need?
Yes, it appears that some of these seeds are not destroyed or marred by corruption. It is possible that they will grow strong and true and return to nature one day. I thank you for what you have done, Miklos.
Greetings.
There is no joy in the destruction of things natural. However, when the natural order is corrupted, it becomes a necessity to stop the corruption from spreading. Thank you for all that you have done. And thank you, Bob. Thank you kindly. I'm going to send this to some people's mail right now. We have pretty much wrapped up things in the... Have we wrapped up things in the Barrow Downs? No, I think I still have some quests to do. So I think we will be able to do them on the next stream here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Who can we raid right here? Hold on, let me just check something here on the dashboard. Okay, let's go to the mailbox. I should probably sell. They're still going over there. Yeah, they're still going for the music over there, the maniacs. I love it. I love it. First, Griselberg, my jeweler. My hobbit jeweler right there. A burglar and a jeweler. Of course he is. It's a little bit of a classic, right? Yeah, journeyman jeweler. I mean, they may have the recipe already, but we should get it sent just in case. For Bolston, I believe he's the woodworker, right? Yeah, he's definitely the woodworker. And finally, Alterborn, the metalsmith. And depending on how I choose to do things, by the way, I think we may very well see Bolston again on the stream. Who is supposed to be my main character, right? So, there's that. There's that. Very well. Very well. Let's get back to the Time Vortex here. Again, much credit to that beautiful transition to Spooky. I think it fits the stream really well, don't you think? There's many colored versions of that. Of course, I went for the purple one, but the other ones are really good too. And I think there was like a sort of rainbow version of it. But yeah. I see that Siflock is just going live. So we're gonna raid him. We're gonna drop the invasion from another dimension on him. It's perfect for when we're just starting the stream, alright? Alright everyone, it was a very lovely stream. Thank you so much everybody for being here. I'm so glad to return to LOTRO. LOTRO family, you have been so lovely. And if you stick around for the raid, I thank you immensely for that too. You are all wonderful. Make sure to copy and paste the invasion from another dimension message, either one of those two. As for me, if my internet doesn't die again, doesn't decide to just trip again or whatever, I will see you tomorrow for Star Wars The Old Republic, alright? I'll see you, Batran. I'll see all of you. I'll see you around. Sorry, couldn't do that ending well. I'll see you round. And stay on the lookout for a YouTube video.